peekaboo peek real quick.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody. I don't know if
look,
anybody's on there yet, but hello.
no.
So you're.
Damon.
You said you were working on cups today? You were working on cups today?
Yeah, let me turn this TV down behind me.
There you go.
I might actually just stop it.
There you go. That's a lot less noise.
Yeah.
So your little
Yeah,
boy bird.
I got 5 of them that I'm working on.
uh, April, your little boy bird, he must be getting like his new feathers and all that stuff now, huh? Whoops, you're muted. I don't know if I can unmute her or not. Nope.
Hello, Jason.
April, you got yourself muted.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to drown out
There you go.
Caden. I got my grandkids down here from Tennessee, and Caden's very autistic, so you know how it is.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So he was like, my daughter got on to him, and they take it, yeah, to the extreme.
My son has
But I think,
autism. He's
right,
22
but I
now.
think he done forgot what he was mad about now because he just quit crying and went through yonder.
Crap.
Forgot about it.
Right, that's a good thing about them. I mean, they can be sweet and they have their bad times, but most of the time they forget really easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Big drama down to nothing.
Right.
Jason. Hi, Brian. Ooh. No Tanya tonight. She isn't feeling it, so she's not feeling good. She might pop into the comments, maybe. We'll watch for her, but.
Who?
Mama B, she's not feeling
What
good today.
happened?
So I guess she had a seizure, and it wasn't a mild one. It was a good one. So
Oh, yeah.
it takes a lot out of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Jim had a bad one earlier.
Whoops. Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Hi, lady. How
No.
are you?
How's it?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I guess seizures take quite a bit out of you. You know, it's like running a marathon and your body's sore. And
Yeah, because every muscle in your body just tenses up and
yep.
Right. I know when Gabriel has a seizure, which he hasn't had one in over a year now, knock on wood, but yeah, he'll be like sore and just sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep.
yeah, and it restricts all oxygen to all parts of your body and everything. So it takes a good
Hello.
day or two to recuperate.
Right. Did you tell him, hey, Caden?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, hon.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
You doing good? You enjoying your visit?
Yeah.
Good. Enjoy it.
Look at my hair.
Is what?
Yeah, see how crazy your hair looks?
Yeah. Look at the
Oh,
puppy.
he wants me to show y'all the little chihuahua puppy.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, let me put my eyeballs back on.
Oh,
Oh
he
my
is
goodness.
cute.
Look
Oh,
at
And it is a little boy.
that.
So he's like 4 weeks old now.
That's so cute.
Right. He's still so dang tiny.
Wow. Wow. Very tiny.
No.
But now my daughter's American Bulldog was in heat, and we tried to prevent anything from getting to her, but they'll take her out at night and put her on the runner for a few minutes before they put her in the kennel. So she had puppies last week. 3 weeks ago when she saved, she was flinging milk everywhere. And I'd been trying to convince my daughter she was pregnant. But her puppies are a week and no, they're a week and 2 days old, and they weigh 5 pounds.
Wow.
So we think they look a lot like a Saint Bernard. So we're thinking, yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, I haven't seen a Saint Bernard in our neighborhood. So you know, when them females go in heat, they can smell it 5 miles away.
Yes. Yep.
So,
Hello, Phil.
Yep. Hi, Phil. Hi, Kenny.
Yeah, they also the Great Pyrenees and the the Andalusian, I think they're called. They look like a Great Pyrenees
Hey, baby girl.
and all.
yeah, the
They get
white
big
one.
too.
Yep.
You're not dressed. Go get
The white
clothes.
ones. They look like white too.
Yeah.
Look at that. Go see that big old puppy.
Hi, baby.
Oh,
And that's mom.
oh, you're so jealous. Get up here.
Huge they are. I'm like, really?
Hi, Remington.
No. You know, around my house, there's always animals at the end.
She had to get up here and see who I'm talking to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mine are all passed out. Well, the puppy isn't in here, but my 2 older ones are passed out. They're like, yeah, she shut the door. She's done for a while.
She's okay while I'm sitting over in the chair, but when I get over here in front of at my work area and all, and I do anything with my phone or talk, she wants right up in my face.
Right, that's how them birds are in my bedroom. Did y'all hear them get loud?
Yeah. Did you walk in?
No, I walked outside, left the birds inside.
There you go.
I just cleaned my glasses, girl, and you licked it.
Say, oh, mom.
Goodness gracious.
Been out in the garden and working and having fun out there. And Tim knew that he had a patio, cement patio at one time, the people before that owned the house, and it had all grown over and stuff. So I dug down. It was like almost a foot of roots and dirt and crud, and uncovered the whole patio. And we set up the little fireplace and everything over there. It's a nice place to sit. We put the grill there. Quite a bit of dirt.
So,
I told her she got enough for a few more raised beds now.
right.
Get the,
So let me tell y'all about my trip to Missouri.
okay.
So I've never seen so much damn flatland in all my life.
Yeah, once you hit across the state line, it just goes flat.
Right, and I did not see. I was just like, I looked at Jim and I said,
All right, you went out with the rest. Let's go.
is it just me or because I didn't see any dead animals on the road. I didn't see any birds flying.
Huh.
I didn't see any damn trees. No hills. I was like,
Well, they got a
Oh,
roadkill cafe up there.
Yep.
Her face.
well, I didn't see any. Because I'm always messing with Jim. Baby, stop. I got to get that coon pecker. So, but I didn't see any, and I'm like, no possums, no raccoons, no
It's something I need to get.
dead goose off the road, or
It's something I need to get is a coon pecker.
did
Richard
Chris?
has a copper one.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Chris sent me one of the copper ones a long time ago, but now they don't work good with the steel. I tried using mine the day before yesterday, and I need to tell him he needs to make bigger peckers.
Bigger peckers. I have
Right.
a coon pecker necklace, but I've had that for, I don't know, 8 years probably. Me and Tim have been together for 8 years, and I had it before he came.
Right, I've got a moonshine jug. Me and Jim both do with our initials on it. But them boats in Missouri, they went stupid over that moonshine.
Good, good.
Right. So Friday we set up, and we had to take down just like an hour or so after we set up because there was a tornado. So we had to take down and go for cover and da da da. So then we set up Saturday, and they didn't set up until like 12 o'clock was set up time. And by 3 o'clock, I was sold out. So I was taking my tent and stuff back down and left LPR shining them up there. Of course, they wasn't nobody there but us, and LPR Shine was there, and one of the steel places was there.
Yeah,
And
Wayne
then
was there from Ozark Steel.
Yeah,
He
Ozark
was up
Steel.
there.
Yeah. So, but we all got to see Troy, and we got to run a batch of honey while we was up there.
Oh, nice.
It turned out really good.
Nice.
And then LPR Shine, he has some pickle moonshine.
Yep, yep. That is good, isn't it? It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's a little warm, but it's good. It's just amazing how you taste the pickle from beginning to the end.
Yep. And the smell,
It's awesome.
It is dill pickle. And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
smell
it's my box. Mine's in the house.
You got some clouds moving in.
Hi, Toby. Toby made it. He's not blocked anymore.
Mendel?
Is what?
Are you talking about Toby Mendel?
Yes. Yep. We had trouble in here with somebody making comments, and I went to block them, and I ended up blocking Toby
By accident.
by accident. And so he just came in. He goes, "I made it."
Oh, he's the one that is 2.
Yep. He says he has a pig pecker, and he says
Ew.
a copper pig pecker.
A copper pig.
Is it a screw like their tail? It was funnier in my mind. My mind's a
Hey,
weird
Toby,
place.
do you live up there in Northwest Arkansas on the other side of Wayne, the Ozark Steelworks? I think that's the one Richard and them is talking about, Toby.
I'm not sure where Toby is. Usually he's in his truck, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think he lives in Northwest Arkansas. If it's the right one I'm thinking about, they keep talking about.
Yep.
I met him last year at Farm to Bottle. He's a pretty good guy.
Yes. Yep. I like Toby.
He was at his camper park right next to us. So
Well,
Right.
Brian said that April's blueberry and cotton candy shine is badass.
I know like
God, I sold every damn bit of it in Missouri.
Wow.
that cotton candy shine. I'm interested.
I heard the
in that.
blueberry was to die for from Jeremy.
So yeah, we saved Jeremy a jar. That's the only jar I did not sell up there.
I told him, I said, you better bring me a small sample to popcorn.
He really did get
Cool.
lucky because I thought I had sold everything, and then I was moving some stuff around in the floorboard, and I found 2 jars: a jar of cotton candy and a jar of blueberry. So this next weekend, I'm going back to Missouri for the 2025 Smoke Fest.
Oh, yep.
Right. Man, there was so much weed smoked there the other weekend. That, I mean,
It's legal there now.
right. I mean, they had plants right there planted on the campground.
Yep.
Like, I was scared to take any pictures because right beside where we were set up at was a hill, like where they pushed the dirt up, and it had about every foot it had a marijuana plant. So I didn't take very many pictures because,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Richard and I was going to go to the Moonshine Fest that weekend in Missouri, but that Friday he ended up having those new injections in the very bottom of his spine, right above his butt bone. And I told him he was grounded. He couldn't do anything or go anywhere for 2 days because we really wanted to give him a good chance to work if they were going to, but they haven't.
well, I went to the neurosurgeon today, and they got to do surgery on my neck, but they got to go through the front. But because of my voice being gone and it being so muffly, and the fact I had SAP and MRSA after my first back surgery 10 years ago, and then I got it back again 3 years ago, all of a sudden I come up sick, not feeling well, went to be checked, got a CT, and they seen the big pocket of infection again. So I had to do another 6 weeks of antibiotics. So he don't want to do anything until we figure out what's wrong with the throat.
Right.
Wow.
And they get in touch with infectious disease to find out what kind of antibiotic regimen to start me on, just because of the chance of SAP and MRSA.
Right.
Because if that gets in your bloodstream, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I'm not ready to die yet. I still love all my moonshine friends, and they still a lot of them I gotta meet. So, do you want to tell them what me and Jim are gonna do at OBX?
OBX, that's coming right up.
Right. Remember, me and Jim's supposed to be locked up for people to bond us out.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Right.
They said they're going to have Roscoe P. Coltrane look-alike there.
Right. And Boss Hogg will be there. So,
Hey, Jeremy.
Hello.
hey, Jeremy.
So you're going to be one of the ones that get bailed out, huh?
Right. Because, everybody loves me. They'll bail me out many times.
Jim is on his
And
own.
then I'm going to give them more bail money to leave Jim in there. So we get a big bail.
Yeah, we can take in, bring him a sandwich. He's going to be in there a while.
Yeah, peanut butter sandwich on some crusty bread. Stale bread, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
No, leave me alone.
That's what I can make the ladies do.
It's in my ear. That's why you can't hear him.
Yeah, that cotton candy shine, the blueberry, yeah, of course, but the cotton candy shine, I'm interested in to buy some cotton candy.
You know, everybody loves that cotton candy. I sell a lot of it at every event that we go to.
Yep. You
So
figure
when I
things.
go next weekend to the Smoke Fest, I'm taking more, like a lot more cotton candy. And I run strawberry the day before yesterday. And I attempted to run the corn today, but after I chunked heads and then I proofed it, it was running at 90 proof. So I just turned the still off. I said, fudge it, turn the still off, let it cool, dumped everything back in my ferment bucket, and started it all over again.
All over again.
Right.
Hi, Renee. Join us, ladies, Renee. We can send you an invite. Toby says, what proof is the cotton candy?
Toby knows as a moonshiner, you can't tell proof once you post flavor it.
Ah.
Because it just won't proof after you put flavoring in it.
Ouch.
I might have to send you a friend request first, Renee.
Renee Blacksong.
Renee White.
White. She was me and her was on the collective week before last, I believe.
Yep.
She wasn't on very much longer after I got on. She had left.
Oh, I don't think I got on the week. Yeah, 'cause I've been really sick.
I think it's because she's moving.
Oh crap, I lost some of my inks.
Well, there we go. I sent it to you. I'll keep an eye out for you.
She ain't nothing like a screwball.
No, that was crazy. That girl, I don't know. Damon brought her in Friday, and I'm like, I ain't in for the drama. I'll tap out now.
Who was it?
That Stinky N Nicole.
Oh,
Yeah.
On YouTube, and she kept
She
trying to
was
get in here.
She was fine while they was live, and then when they went backstage and it wasn't live no more, she showed her true colors.
Yeah, she
I
was.
wasn't on backstage.
I wasn't either.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't on at all, I don't think. Because if it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I was in Missouri. And I
it was
didn't
2
get
weeks
any
ago.
kind of service out there.
Maybe the birds weren't around because of the tornado.
Evening, Morgan.
Hey y'all.
Yeah,
Damon's
they
fine
were
down there.
putting mics everywhere. Hello.
Hey y'all.
You know,
I'm sitting here packing my boxes.
That was the night. That was the night, Lisa, that we had to pack and run to the car wash because it's a lot more sturdier. We live in a mobile home, an older one. So yeah, we had to let all the dogs out, and then we just went to the car wash and hid because the hail just up the road from us, the hail was as big as softballs.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Renee, have you met Jamie to your side here?
No, I've met a couple of y'all. Hey.
I'm Charlene.
And Charlene.
I know I met you the other day. I know Mama over there.
Yep.
I got my first
Earl.
moonshine hat from them.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Earl. No, Mama Moonshine's not here.
Yep.
Mama B?
Yep, Mama B. She's not here.
No,
This is,
not
That's
Mama
Mama
B.
Moonshine up top.
Mama Moonshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I don't
Up
know who
top.
I'm talking about then.
Mama B would have been Tanya.
No, not her. I met them down in Louisiana a couple months ago.
Probably.
Was
it you? Yeah,
I knew it was you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I was set up right next to Troy.
Yep.
Yep.
Some
That
good
was such a
times.
fun weekend.
It really was. Fighting the weather and everything.
So
Right, that's like,
this
go
week
ahead.
is the meet and greet kind of thing at Pigeon Forge, right?
Yeah, Junction 35.
Yep.
Right.
Dave Masters said
You'll
if
be there,
anybody-
right, April?
No, ma'am. Unfortunately, I have to go to court that day
No.
Oh
to
no.
get the guardianship over my son. So, because my plan was to come up there and do the meet and greet and stay the night there and then drive to Missouri the next morning.
Yeah.
But
It's a lot.
now Missouri was a good time a few weeks ago.
I bet it was. I had planned on coming, but I switched jobs in the middle of all this, and now I've done bumped my move up. I can't even tell you. I went from 117 days, and in 2.5 weeks, I'm down to 32 days.
Oh man.
I'm down to cutting it every single day. It almost seems like.
Yeah. It's like a third of the time that
Mhm.
original.
Yeah.
Fast
Long
forward.
time.
Fast
Next month.
forward. Yeah. Wow. Hi, Kim. We love you, Kim. You know we're here for you, Kim. We are. We'll try to make you laugh at least a couple times.
Yeah, please.
Something stupid will come out of my mouth, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm determined. I promise it will. Just get a little bit of liquor in me.
There you go. Girls on it. Ding, 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 ding.
Yep.
What are we all going to be drinking?
Let me see what I got.
Well, for now, I am going to be drinking my sour apple,
Ooh, sour.
but Richard is bringing me a zero sugar Dr. Pepper to mix with some of my protein from Tanya.
You like that, huh?
I do. I really like it.
I was just going to grab in my Tanya box here and see what I got.
Let's see.
I haven't tried this one yet.
My little tiny
What's
baby
that?
solo cup.
This is single malt. Single malt from Tanya and Jason.
Ooh.
Hi, Dave. We were just talking
I'm
about.
just gonna put some in a jar.
5. If they need
Hello.
to, if you're gonna do the tastings or if you're gonna be there to eat, get hold of Dave and he'll have a head count.
Right, and the time has been changed to 6 o'clock instead of 5.
There you
See,
go.
I thought I'd go to court at 1, so I thought if I could be out of court at 2, I can be in Gatlinburg in 3.5 hours and make it. But
I don't know why my internet.
Oh, I thought she was there.
Hold on, mommy's
All
internet
right.
keeps going off.
David says, "Oh damn, Renee made it."
Yep. Man.
I made it.
Hi, Terry.
I'm trying to get on as many of them as I can right now before I get back home.
y'all
You know what
boys
I
better
mean?
stop that crap out there. Katie
Well,
Lee,
we're on
yeah,
every Thursday.
come on.
Thursday night.
I wish
Come
I was
on
close
in.
enough to go do a meet and greet, but I'm all the way in northern Illinois, you know?
I don't know what happened.
When he come in there crying to you, it was because he was pulling Bailey's leg.
Okay, lady, I gotta go check that child.
All right.
All right, we'll see you later. Woo, she's just as fast
That's
as
quick.
Damon.
Quit fast and in a hurry, I promise.
Hi, Mama B.
I'm trying your single malt. 100
Ooh.
Mama B.
Hello, Mama B.
You might not be here, but we're thinking of you.
Yes.
I'm gonna get me a new brush.
Cheers.
Those are too dark. I can use the teal one, but I can't use my dark ones. I need to get me a new brush.
Well, I'm drinking some rum right now. I'm gonna tell y'all because my people at Louisiana Moonshine, they're running some right now. They've been making some for days, and I've been watching them all day and been talking to them. And man, I really wish I could be there, but I think they're still going to be doing some of it whenever I get there. So I ain't going to miss out too much.
I was watching them earlier today.
Yeah, I tried to get on there, but I think he lost some signal. I told him to get a can of whoop ass and smack his phone with it, you know?
Take care of yourself, Kim. Come in later and do the dabs with me.
Dabs?
Yeah.
We're dabbing?
Are we going into after hours?
Are you going backstage right now?
Hold on. I'll go
I'm
to
ready.
the side. Stop. Hey,
Get
high
out
five.
of here, child.
Thirsty Thursday with the ladies.
Do a high five.
We disappear. Yeah,
Oh, my
after hours
goodness.
is usually pretty good. It's
Let's go back
when
to these
everybody comes
messages
in
real
and
quick. These comments.
I don't think
we all
he's in
dab.
here, babe. I think he's outside still. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hey, everybody. I see everybody.
Your underwear's on backwards.
Is it?
Hey, sweetie.
Say hi.
Hey.
They're saying hi to you.
How you doing?
They're saying hi.
She's adorable.
Now get out of here.
Yes, that's right.
Cute.
They're going to be at the meet and greet thing. Jason and Tanya. Mama B.
Nice. Mama
Josh,
B.
Josh Owens and Wendy will probably show up too. I just talked to Wendy. They'll probably show up to the after party if either after he's filming, if it's not too late.
Nice.
But he is gonna stop off. He's not setting up at Popcorn. He's just gonna slip in on Friday night and watch some of the
Yeah.
concert. But
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll get bombarded. But he's just gonna try to slip in.
Yeah. Wear a fake mustache. And
That's what.
Oh,
That's what I
man.
told him. That's what I told him. He's like, I need to see Michael because he was one of the first ones that saw Michael after we got him, and hearing his story.
Hillbilly Glass Barrels. You can see my underwear?
I know she had me checking for a second. I was like, what? I know they're forward.
Underwear. What's that? Earl's in a better mood than last week.
Oh, man.
Yes, a fressing, cotton picking. Yes, a fressing. Going off Yosemite Sam. So,
What's that? Earl says, what's underwear?
What's underwear? Free balling it.
Yep.
It was like Friday night after one of the Thirsty Thursdays. We had this whole discussion Thursday night about bras and, different cup sizes, the workout bras, that give you the uniboob in the front. They push them all together and get one boob. And I said something on Friday night, that next Friday night on the shit show. And it was funny. Oh, we talked about bras, and the whole panel shut up.
Yep. That was the only one time that you did not having the men talking over the top of each other.
I had their undivided attention.
Yep. They're like, what?
It's been an off day. Now I know why. Because his underwear's on backwards. Mama B says, I'm so glad to see Renee.
I'm
I miss
so
Mama
happy.
B.
Hold on. I miss.
Just a swanging.
Oh, Earl, you just ruined a very good song for me.
Who wears underwear?
I will never listen to John Anderson swinging in the same way ever again.
Funny.
All of a sudden, all you can picture is low hangers.
Yeah.
Oh, just something stupid was going to come out of my mouth.
He ruined a perfect good song. Oh, and it was one of my daddy's favorite songs too.
Thomas B says, no, every one of those men were very focused that night. We had their undivided attention. We were making up different words for bras and
Purple,
stuff.
purple.
You'll always think of me now.
I'm gonna go. Look, y'all even knew that I was wearing my overalls tonight.
Mm.
I wear overalls. I look like the Firestone guy. You know that?
Well, I
pudgy
don't
white
have
man?
them. I don't have breeches. I only wear the shorts. You know.
There you go.
So I have a few pair. I've got pink, red, blue jean, stonewash. I like my overalls.
I looked at some camo ones, and then Mike Cock will come out in camo overalls. I'm like, I ain't wearing them.
I know it, right?
I
I
don't
need
like
them
that.
pink or that purple camo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Mike, so I weren't gonna wear the same shit.
Not a lot, do. I don't want to wear something that somebody else wearing. I make my own statement.
Yeah.
I like
love
tie dye,
that.
so I do socks and pillowcases and everything tie dye.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah. Had to explain my bras to my son.
I've lost purple.
My boyfriend's daughter used to have the job. She had to measure everybody, for a bra. She worked at a bra place. And
Oh,
it was
nice.
like, oh, that must be so embarrassing. I remember when I worked at the karate place, they had a weight loss thing there, and I had to measure people for weight loss.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I was younger then, I was probably 22 or so. And it was just so embarrassing to go across everybody's parts.
That's how I was the first time I ever was measured for a bra at Victoria's Secret. Let me tell you, I was like, I don't feel comfortable right now.
They go right in there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They throw your arms up like you're a toddler.
Yeah, they go right in
there.
there.
Like there's no bother to them. And I'm just like, okay. I went in there a couple months ago and got me a couple new bras before I lost inches. Now I can't even wear them, but she's like, do you know your size? And I'm like, yeah, I don't need this one. I need one, this one. She's like, okay. Well, hell, I've done lost 2 inches since then. I've lost a lot.
Well, you've
kind of crazy.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, that and just I've cut out a lot too. I've cut out carbonation, sugar, bread, starches, like a lot. Yeah. So I've dropped a lot switching energy drinks. I just switched to one that's no carbonation and no sugar.
Yep.
I wouldn't be able to live in the South if I cut all that stuff out.
Right. Girl, I don't know how I'm gonna make. I mean, I do know how I'm gonna make it, but it ain't gonna be easy.
Because she does.
I love me some boudin. Oh my goodness.
I've never had
it. That's a part of it. Is really good. Really good.
Never had any. Measured in front of Jason. I told him to shut his eyes. It was about to get serious because she touched him. That'd be my problem. I'd be like, Jesus Christ. Take an eye out of that thing. Whoop, we lost her. She pushed a button.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we lost her. She pushed a button. She's trying. There she is.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know how to do this live thing. You know that movie, what is it, Talladega Nights, where he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands? Yeah. That's what's happening here. I promise.
I do the same thing.
You'll see me hop on about 6 or 7 times probably. I'm just like, I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna hit him, Delaney. Watch out. You're gonna hit him in the face with that.
Mama B, this is really good. You can smell the.
I like her poutine so much that I'm going to try it myself. And that's going to be the first run I ever do on the still. Ever.
Nice.
Of
That's
course,
good.
Richard will be there by my side, but
I get to mash in here pretty quick. We're almost.
I can't
warmed
wait.
up. We can
I
still
can't
see
wait.
snow.
You can still see snow?
Yeah.
How far up are you?
Oh, I'm in Maine.
Oh, bless your heart.
I mean, she got snow
Wow.
Friday.
Yeah, we just had
Holy
snow.
moly.
Yeah.
See, I used to live in the upper lower of Michigan, so I know how it goes with having snow up until the mid-April. I mean, May and sometimes even June. You'll have a good storm come through, but
You're
Well,
gonna
a
hit
few
him.
years
geez.
ago, we had a snowfall in May.
Careful.
Yeah, we can still see it. It's none in our yard, but it's still cold nights. It gets down in the 40s and shit.
It's almost bedtime.
It's almost bedtime.
Yes.
Oh, my kids are driving me nuts tonight.
I'm too
See,
good
that's
for
like-
this bullshit. What's this bullshit? It's all bullshit.
Are you ready to set your timer? Go tell Daddy.
I ain't no better than
I
nobody
like
else.
your tactics.
Yeah, I ain't no better than nobody else.
He's ready for bed. He goes, "Can I set my timer?"
Heck yeah.
I'm as average as average.
Aw, that's so
She
sweet.
was running through the pasture with the other dogs. Oh, okay. No, I hadn't fed her.
Very nice, but ooh,
Ooh.
I got a spot on my lip. I bit down on a chip, and it got my lip.
Mm.
Alcohol just went right straight there.
It's almost better than salt.
Yeah.
I'm a
Michael
queen of
fell-
bullshit. There you go.
Come here, let me show. Michael fell at the park today and busted his lip.
Oh,
no.
my goodness.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
busted
Poor
it.
baby.
Look at that.
Yeah, busted
Goodness
it.
gracious.
Uh,
Ariel
he-
did that to me year before last. No, last year. The day before I had to go to the hospital to have my hernia surgery, I tripped and fell over her and hit my face on my box fan. And it split my lip and made a bruise and everything and all. And I told Richard, I said, "Oh, this is great."
Yeah, and then he
Because I
comes
mean-
home.
It popped up instantly, and I said, "Oh, this is great." I said, "I got to go to the hospital in the morning for surgery, and everybody's going to think that you knocked the shit out of me."
Well, then he
Yeah,
comes
'cause-
home and we put him in the shower and he falls in the shower. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, goodness.
gonna have to bubble wrap his ass.
Poor baby.
He's a klutz.
Barfugle says, "Drink." Ding, ding.
Aw, Mama B will make it better.
Mama B, you gotta try this
Oh, my goodness.
on Thursday.
My kid. Ooh, that looks good.
THC.
My kid sends me a snap. Oh, really? No
Yeah.
wonder
Can't
it's
really show
gone.
the. Oh, I got in the eye.
I like that. Yeah, she does. So my kid,
And I
she
got
just
in-
snaps me and she's like, "I love you," and I didn't say anything. I just sent her a picture of the live. She's like, "I love you, mother."
Answer me now.
Oh, she misses me. Aw.
You want to sit? That's right, girl.
I love you too, daughter.
She's gonna try.
Get
it.
outta
She
here.
sees you.
She's
Oh,
in
I'm waiting.
Michigan right now. She went and took a 4 or 5 day trip to go see her friends for a few days.
Nice.
She should be coming home tomorrow sometime.
Little getaway.
Just one
She might
night.
as well before she ain't, got a tie down, no kids, no husband or none of that. She needs to live a little. So yeah, why not?
Yep.
I'm a traveler. I'm a gypsy. I'm everywhere. I get it.
I float around, but I've always been right here.
I wonder if they say
Always
it's
right
it's
there.
all federal.
I always venture back to Louisiana, but I think it's getting time that I, stop moving around so much.
It's a lot
I
on
want
you.
some more permanent things. I got a few things going on, so we'll see how things go. And I'm going to help my father run a couple of things with his businesses, so I really enjoy doing some of them. So it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Enjoy him
Next
while you
part.
got him.
Yeah, next part of my life. My kids are all grown, so this is me going out into the world finally.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, my kids are all
Gonna be
grown.
fun. Yeah.
I got grandkids that are grown. I got grandkids that are working at it's at Market Basket. I almost died. I see her picture and she was behind the counter working at Market Basket. I was like, oh my God, I feel old now.
They got market baskets up that way?
Yes, yeah, they're just
Holy
opening.
moly. That's
Yeah.
crazy. They used to only be in Texas whenever I was younger, and then they ventured into Louisiana in parts, and then I didn't know they went any north than that.
Yeah,
That was just a southern store.
they're giving Walmart a run for their money.
Yeah, I bet.
You go in there and you see all the Walmart people buying all their lunches and stuff. It's crazy. Their prices.
It's because
are
it's
good.
better food. Yeah, it's better food. That's why.
Yeah.
I used
think
to
it's
work
better.
one. I used to cake decorate at one.
Oh, Mama B. You can come in and not turn your camera on.
Yeah. Just be.
She had another seizure this earlier
She
today.
got
They
me.
had to call 911. Yeah. Oh goodness, she kicked herself out again.
I did it again. Is that shots that I heard y'all say?
Oh, it's going on.
Yep.
I'm drinking the single malt. This is pretty good. I can't smell the mash in it. I had one the other day. I could smell the mash. You could smell that sour,
Yeah.
And this one I can't smell it in.
What's that one with?
I always enjoy me a corn liquor. That's got to be my favorite so far. I mean, I've just been drinking it for so long, I guess.
I'm gonna do a corn mash first, but after that I'm gonna do my flower power. I'm just gonna do all my little herbs and stuff and try to make something that tastes good.
Nice. I can't wait to hear how that one turns out.
Growing and collecting.
I'm interested in I've been doing a little bit of research with just flowers and things like that, herbs. And I really want to make a spicy one out of peppers. I don't know why, but I want to make pepper liquor.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a woman in Louisiana that one of her number one thing, I've seen her on the show. One of her number one sellers down there is her jalapeno shine.
Patty.
She got a jalapeno shine. Well, then I am going to try to remake somebody else's stuff.
Yeah.
I got to do something else. Okay, Patty O'Brien.
Yeah.
I've heard of her. I'll have to go and find her her episode then. I wonder what season that was in.
She's not in Master Distiller. Was she?
If it was a competition, was it a competition?
I know she was on the Moonshiners, just the regular.
Her and her dad made it on
Moonshiners. I don't think she was.
I have a jar of elderberries coming from Amanda from the show.
There you go.
I was just talking about elderberries today somewhere.
I have elderberries in my freezer right now for her.
Girl. They grow everywhere back home, all over my yards, in the fields, everywhere if you don't mow them down.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have them, but the bears and deer get to them. Hi, Roy.
You said her name is Patty?
Yep, Patty O'Brien.
Oh, Patty.
Hello, Roy.
Is it Patty
Louisiana.
O'Brien or Patty? Patty O'Brien, right?
Okay, Moonshiner. I'm just gonna
Hey,
put that
Roy.
in. Oh, Patty Bryan.
There you go. I knew I was close. I was gonna have to look in
Yep,
my
there
friends
she
list.
is. Season 14, episode 6. Is that really it?
She taught
Yeah.
Sally. Was it Sally, Mark's wife, how to do jalapeno?
Man, that would be nice. I'd like to taste that.
Because they ended up gassing themselves when they first started it, and the
Disney.
hot vapors are coming out. They were right there when the vapors came out, and it was like, a pepper gas to them.
Oh God!
Made
I
them
remember
all
the
cough.
first time I ever put my nose up to that stuff coming out before it started coming out of there, and I was like, I do have a daughter that can't see, so I was like, I felt blind for a second, and I was like, Abby, shoot! I couldn't imagine, but I mean, like, it really will blind you. Shit.
Yeah, I like that.
I drank myself to death a couple weeks ago almost. I really did. That might have been that show where I was like, they said, "Where'd you go?" And then my kids found me in the shower, face like down like this. Looked like I was doing like a gymnastic. Like my toes were like back like this. My head is still sore from the muscles going forward, y'all. It was bad. Like, I accidentally turned the hot water all the way on, so it was nothing but hot water.
Oh my goodness.
The front door was wide open. I left my keys, my moonshine, everything outside. Like, everything. Everything was wide open in the house. Shower on.
Well, good night, Dave. Off to bed. Good night. Oh. And she pushes the button again. She just breathes on that button.
I need to leave it alone. I'm naturally like this, though. Y'all aren't missing anything. This isn't for the show or anything. This is me.
Yeah, hey, there you go. That's what we
and
like.
It's not just the phone.
I just said she breathes on that button, and the button's lost it.
Well, it's also a new phone, so I'm not used to like the back button. I went from iPhone to a new Samsung, like a new Galaxy phone. So it's like everything is different. That's why you see me with another phone. I'm like, I'm still torn between two worlds.
Yeah. The one you know and the one you want to get to know.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior. How are you, Junior?
Hello.
Hey.
Hanging out with Earl. Watch him. He has a tendency to go down in the creek.
Down it.
Keep your eye on him. Don't let him get tumbling. Junior. Mama B. That's nice and warm.
So Memorial Day weekend 2 years ago, I posted these pictures on my memories off my Facebook, but my kid got into a bad ATV accident and she ripped the back of her ear off, like legitimately had stitches, and she's like sitting there, Mom, are we going back? No. She's sending me pictures of her face and everything all scruffed up right now from 2 years ago. Like,
oh goodness.
She said, looks like I beat someone up. Yes, it does, baby. You're so brave.
Mama B says she's gonna try it.
Come on.
Yeah, Mama B.
Hey. Hey.
I'll see her little fingers come up at the bottom of the screen because the bottom of the screen is cut off and you can only see like this much of people at the bottom. And that's when people pop in. And so she goes like this so I can see her little fingers. The motion catches my
Spirit
eye.
fingers.
Here she is. I see her. Hi, Mama B.
Here you are.
Hello.
Sweetie.
Mama.
Hey, beautiful.
Hello. I missed y'all so much. I can't be in the comments like that. That's crazy.
I get that way too. I'm just like, I don't know y'all, but
You're like, nope.
hey, I'm getting
How are you
there.
feeling? So I feel so much better. It's just like in my nose. But after today, like y'all, when my hands closed up, they were like, they were closed. Jason couldn't get them open. The ambulance, when they got here, they said that it was because I was getting lack of oxygen to that part of my body because I was hyperventilating after the seizure. So yeah, just I went on another roller coaster today. That's all.
I'm glad
It
you're
went,
feeling
yeah.
better.
It wears you out though after.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, we were in the truck and we were at Arby's getting food, and it just Jason said it just happened. I didn't even know that I went into the seizure today. Normally I do. Normally I know when I have a seizure. I feel it coming on. I know when it's going to happen. Y'all, I didn't know because I heard him telling the ambulance that I had a seizure, and I'm like, what? So when they left, I looked at him. He was at the door where he stands, and I was like, "Babe, I had a seizure," and he said, "Yeah, you did."
Yeah, you did.
That's
my
how it hits
goodness.
you too, though. I used to have them as a kid, and I can remember not remembering anything right before it and after. It's just like you're out. You really just are.
Yeah, yeah.
Checked
Hmm.
out.
Mine
Thank you,
weren't as
girl.
bad as yours, though, honey. I really do hope and pray for you getting better.
I hate him.
I know how it drains your body, your muscles. You use pieces of your body you don't normally use when you tense up like that.
I told them whenever my hands finally opened up, both of them, and like everything kind of came back in my arms. I shit y'all not. It felt like I had just got in a fight with this big old girl, and I wasn't doing nothing but using arms. That's what it felt like. Like they
And
still in my forearms. Like, oh god, it's so sore.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like your body goes through a marathon, and your brain too, but your body goes through a marathon. I remember my buddy used to do it. He'd all
It
of a
felt.
sudden he'd just go right out,
Yep.
throw his arms right out, and face plant.
That's kind of how mine are. I kind of go back and I stiffen, and
mhm.
sometimes my legs they'll start going crazy. I'm shaking. I'm going crazy. I've never had a problem with my tongue, but they're just. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah. He never did. He bit his tongue a couple times, because he'd get shaking and bouncing his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah, there you go. Go. Ooh. Drink some more mama.
I
So I
seen all
made these
that.
brownies yesterday, and they're a copycat Starbucks brownie, y'all.
Ooh.
And they are like they have chocolate chunks in it, and then I put chocolate chips on top.
Getting Mama B's moonshine.
It's chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. It's triple chocolate.
Ooh, just my chocolate.
Yes,
We got one in the fridge, but it's like 500
that's what
milligrams of
I was gonna
THC.
say. Yeah, those would be nice. I've got some nerd ropes to the side over here that are that way.
Ooh.
Suck on a little piece before I go to bed, and I'm like, yes.
I was sitting
I
here
did.
the other night and I was painting, and I go,
Mama B.
"Why do I feel so stoned?" But I had taken a gummy and I'd forgotten about it. So it's like almost 2 hours later. I'm like, "Why am I feeling so stoned?"
Because it takes 60 to 90 minutes for most of it to activate, and the more you move around, the more it starts working.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was
Yep.
sitting there painting away, and I'm getting into the little details and stuff, and I'm like, "Why am I so focused?" What's wrong
Right.
with me?
Shoot.
Hey, Mama B.
Hey, Earl.
And hey, Junior.
Hey, Junior. All of them.
All of the above.
What are you doing,
Tim
Snicker?
worked on another
Hey, Mama.
raised bed for me. Oh.
I'm gonna do a
What
live
we got over
TCM and
there?
try yours, okay?
Hey, friend.
Okay, cool. Yay. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's got some heat to it, so just watch out.
Has heat to it.
Yeah, it's got some heat to it.
So
I
I'm
am
drinking on some
drinking
rum
Mama
tonight.
B protein with 0 sugar Dr. Pepper.
You said that
Zero
was
sugar. I'm drinking rum. It's made with coconut water. It's pretty good. It's something from one of the local distilleries up here.
I was watching
got
them
quite a
this
few.
morning. They were in there doing stuff.
That
they were
is
busy talking on the
good.
phones and stuff. Hey, Roy.
I'm trying to hang with y'all, but listen, the sips that Mama B's taking tonight are so tiny.
It's okay, baby.
That's all right.
You,
We're happy to have you.
you know, you could. You know, I've set out on I used to live at a 4-way stop when I lived at my 420 house. My address was legitly 420. Yes, it was a 4-way stop, and me and my best friend, she had just went through. Her son got killed, and we were sitting out there drinking. We were day drinking, so we put one of them chalkboards out there and it says, "You honk, we drink." I'm telling you what, them people started coming around, and they'd make a block and they'd come around and honk, and they'd make sure not to leave the stop sign until we took that shot. So you know what? I went and got a beer. I emptied the beer, and then I put water in it. So every time that they thought that I was doing a shot, I was already drunk. I couldn't even stand up. It was like sideways in my lounge chair. But it was one of the best summers of my adult life, and it was about 3 years ago now. But yes, you honk, we drink. I really did that, and there was no mud puddle. I promise.
Mama, that's good.
Thank you.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Isn't it?
But we did determine last Thursday that LPR for the tasting of last Thursday, man, God.
Now I can't say on LPRs because I haven't tried his. But this one,
Jesus Christ, Earl.
Earl said he about pulled his arm out of his socket, Mama.
Dang it, Earl.
Damn it, Earl.
He's a lot better though.
Damn it, Earl.
Damn it, Earl.
Goodness gracious.
We need to get us some of them recording buttons and record ourselves and just like randomly, you know, that the dogs get to have. What the hell? That's what we need to get ourselves is a set of them, ladies.
Oh man.
Earl won't let his favorite Dixie Chicks kill him. He's trying to do it himself.
Yeah.
Dude.
We done talked about this, Earl.
Let's see. It's Jamie, Charlene, Mama B, and Renee.
You probably I told you wouldn't recognize me, daggone it.
Jamie before, maybe.
My first time on y'all's tonight. I don't know which ones I've been on. I've been on a few of them.
Renee,
No, I'm Renee.
and then there's Jamie. Well, that's on my camera.
Oh, okay.
I'm pointing my finger at your head. That's Renee. Then there's Jamie.
I think he's met Renee because he was on Afraid Nots on the collective.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he met her there. I think it was maybe
That's-
Jamie that he hadn't met before.
Renee's the Sweet Tooth Memories candy lady, and we had her on the one night talking about her products and showing her coasters and everything. Oh man, it was awesome.
Yeah,
that was a different Renee. That's a different Renee.
Yeah, that's a different Renee.
That's not me. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting my name on here. My actual name. My real name is Jessica, y'all. It's Jessica. Yes, that's me. Okay, I call myself Renee. That's just what I've always called myself. But when I'm at Louisiana Moonshine, I'm still Hand Lou.
Oh, yeah.
So still Hand Lou. Lou has always been my nickname for everyone outside of Louisiana, so they call me Lou.
Yep.
So it's still Hand Lou.
That's cool.
Maybe
I
I'll
love
put
it.
that across the bottom or wherever it is.
Yeah, they have a spot.
But you can call me Renee. That's what I go by. Like that's what
Look,
my name
Damon, I look like Poopy, okay? And I feel like Poopy.
is. Yes, Jessica Moonshine Militia. Still handling
Yeah.
it's LOU. LOU, like Louisiana.
I like it.
Yes. I'm correcting him right now. Still handling it.
Stays backstage and he
That's
snoops a
David,
little
isn't it? Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
bit.
I
Damon.
don't know. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah,
Hey.
David.
Damon, you know
David.
what? I probably got all upset at the Arby's because I wasn't getting
That's it.
tacos.
Oh, no tacos.
That's why I got upset at the Arby's, ain't it?
The panty dropper. That's LPR's thing. He does.
I was on
liquid
Phil's
panty
the other
remover
day
for
and made
LPR.
one. I made a shot with Phil with Marfugal Bar. I guess that's how you say it.
Yep.
And we named it Annabelle the other day because Annabelle, the doll, the actual doll off the movie, was in Louisiana a couple weeks ago, and all that stuff started happening. There was a bunch of stuff that actually happened around that
Mhm.
time, and it was weird. So we named it Annabelle, the shot.
Phil's
It was a
watching.
blue.
He was anyway.
Yeah, it was a blueberry something that he had made. Some corn, some clear corn, and some absinthe. And we named it, yes. So I wanted it to be like Mardi Gras colors because, I mean, to me, corn liquor is yellow. I mean, it's not, but in another world, it's yellow, you know?
Yeah.
So it was layered like Mardi Gras colors.
Lou, are you kin to Tom?
I'm not kin to him, but that's my family, yeah. I mean, he's from West Virginia. I'm from Louisiana. He's from up there somewhere, I think. Somewhere like that.
Ooh, drink them if you got them.
Oh, got it.
Tanya, the puppy has turned into a little pain in the ass.
Ooh.
Not Nelly.
Yes, Nelly.
No, never Nelly.
Yes. I'm trying to discipline her for barking, and I snap her snout, and she swats me with her hand, and she snaps back at me for swatting her.
Put an end to that.
Yeah.
She knows that.
Oh, I'm trying, but boy, she is sassy. She is fighting with Raven out there on the porch and just rolled down the steps.
I remember when
So back up to the top and continuing. Picks up where she left off.
I remember
My daughter ended
tried
up just
me.
getting a puppy too. A husky. Fuck. That husky.
Oh,
my gosh.
Fucking slacks.
Oh gosh.
I know when my puppy was trying. I disciplined.
But that
snapped at me, did
husky, I'm
anything.
telling you.
I'd flip her right upside down and make her stay there. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, hey, you know, I can put you down.
come here.
I can be the boss of you.
Here she is. She's gotten so big.
Aw, look.
You know.
Oh.
She's beautiful.
Oh, she is cute.
That's funny.
That's the prettiest baby.
So we have the white husky, and he's not here, but we have another one. He's
He
a
goes to the
golden
bed next
retriever
month.
Aussie. Jaeger.
Yeah.
I would take him in a heartbeat.
Jaeger's a golden Aussie.
Oh, she's got
Jaeger.
the zoomies now.
Where are you at?
Remind me not
handsome
to
boy?
question slacks while I'm at his house.
Come here. Come look at that boy. Look at him. Look at him. He's like an Aussie color, but he's as big as a golden retriever. His hair is as long as mine on his tail.
No, you don't. That's my mat. That first. That's my that's mine. Get.
I have a Zap collar.
Bark collar. Put a bark collar on.
Show it to her. I can show it to her and she's instantly another dog. It's like, I
Here you
can be good.
It's a good boy.
Well, the other ones have they've never been touched with the fly swatter, but they know that when the fly swatter comes out, they stop what they're doing. But this one, she hasn't figured out the fly swatter yet. So when I pull it out, she wants to grab it and take off with it.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know what that does. She's a beagle. That's right.
Yes, she is. She is.
That must be 3 months old now. Oh, right.
February to March, March to April, April to May. What is today's date?
The 29th.
May 29th.
Yes, she's 3 months now.
I was figuring she'd be right around months.
Yep.
That's about how old Bowen is.
She was born February 25th during our last winter storm.
Aw,
Yep.
nice.
My boys are 14.
That was right after my birthday.
Yep.
Mine's
I got
on
a
the 17th.
13-year-old beagle. He's out in he's 13 and a half, 13 and 3 months. And he's out in the front yard with the girls. And then I got Raven, she's 6. We got Sadie, she's 4, and we got Nellie, the little one that was up in Nellie, she's 3 months, and then we got Lexi, she's a Chihuahua and miniature Greyhound mix, and she's 9.
Aw,
So
I bet she's cute.
Lexi Lou, you want to come be famous? Come here.
Come be famous.
Say hi.
Oh, look.
Say hi.
Insta famous. Look at that.
That face.
Oh, she knows it too.
That's the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
She's
a
the
control
smallest
center right
one out
there.
of them all. The pup's bigger than her. Okay, you can go get
I don't know if
that.
y'all can see y'all's favorite little aggravation, but he has not left my side today.
There you go. Yep.
Yep, he knows when Mama's sick.
Aw.
Lexi's
And
They're
then
the
the
same
same
way.
way.
He'll get up here and he'll look at me like, you okay? You okay? I'm like, will you get? I am trying to be okay.
I'm trying to.
Lexi and Sadie does the same thing and all. When either one of us are sick or when they know we're not feeling good, like after Richard had his injection,
Come here.
Lexi stayed right in his arms, cradled like a baby, and she would not leave.
Let me see right there.
Oh,
Look
Slack's
at this
making a
one.
profile thing. That's kind of cool.
He's so sweet.
New profile picture for Slacks.
Wishy boy.
Oh
The
yeah, I
big
see
gorilla.
the big old monkey.
Yep.
He is
Bigfoot.
huge.
Bigfoot. Ah, look at that.
Look at that face.
I need to start another
Yeah.
sticker collection so I can make another barrel
All right, let's get down.
for myself.
Your
I
big
got
old
this
teddy
one
bear
finished.
self.
We just need to get it packed and mail it to Terry
Yep.
Monday. I'll take all my boxes out and mail them out Monday.
Nice. I gotta get mine together better. Ha 6 days.
Dang.
Yes, he is counting down. Counting down.
All up in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Let me tell
I
you
wish I was there. Dang, man.
I am I'm astounded. Now I know this is my kid, so I'm not boasting about it, okay? But let me tell y'all something about this one right here, okay? Her last quarter of school, I've never I've never seen this done ever in my life. Her last quarter of school, when she brought home her report card, this youngin had all hundreds.
Nice.
What?
Awesome.
Dang. Good job, man.
She's the one that I tell y'all that would live at the school if we get like she's so upset at summer break. She's not okay with summer break. I want to be at school. I want to
Aw.
read. I want to see my friends. I want to be with my teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I seen all 100s, I about had a seizure.
Oh my goodness.
I have never in my life seen, and I've never really had to work with her like I do Hunter and Holly. You know, I had to homeschool Hunter for about 2 years. And then Holly, she's kind of like her brother Hunter. I mean, now they're starting to call each other twins.
Yeah.
But oh my God, y'all, I was so proud.
I would be too, man.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment. Jaeger,
Good
get up
job,
off my
kiddo.
boots. Get on out of here.
I done seen you like twice, and I'm glad you're back, Kim. I just want to tell you, girl, honey, if you never ever need somebody to talk to about going through the crazy crap that some of us go through, honey, you look at this. Look, you can text me, message me, call me anytime. I will talk to you about what you're going through. We'll talk about what I'm going through. I mean, we'll just share our roller coasters together, honey.
There you go. Kim's a guy, just so you know.
I forgot that. I keep forgetting Kim's a guy.
Yum.
But still, it's okay
She'll talk to you.
what we're going through.
Sorry,
because-
ladies.
Yep, she'll still talk to you.
Let me go.
He's such a smart kiddo.
Sandwich.
Oh, good.
He's a good kid. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep,
So are they off school now? They're all done?
officially, yep.
Good. Good.
Got done yet?
They need it. You know, my sister works for the school back home in Louisiana, and she was telling me that they're going to like 4-day weeks next year.
Really?
Yeah, in
No.
certain parishes in Louisiana.
Longer days?
Long time coming for that.
Are they doing longer days?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'll have to ask her. But she just briefly told me that, and I was like, that's kind of cool, you know, because I mean, some people it's hard to have daycare and stuff like that
Yes. Yeah.
in place for that many days. I mean, it's good to give the kids a break to not always just feel like school, then you go to work, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between but 2 days a week.
Yeah.
8 days
California
a
is
month.
year round.
Yeah, that's only like not even 70. That's about 70 days a year.
Yeah, they started in 94 when I was still out there. School started going year round.
Prison stinger, I'll be able to do
I'm
that.
glad. Let's see.
What happened to your
Who
little
is
brain guy there?
Gotta check my messages, y'all.
Shit together.
Move in the fridge. Move it. Gotta
I'm
get
still
to the
here. I just had to pause my phone. I didn't go away this time.
You got it. You're figuring it out.
I'm figuring something out.
No.
Shots, Roy.
Shot.
Haley's gonna grab. The other night we got bored and we
We
decided to
ain't trying to
paint
get me like last time.
that she had. So she's gonna show you what we painted, and I'm very proud of us. I felt like Miss Lisa. I was like, dude, look at me.
Okay.
You wanna show
Let's
Sure.
Look,
see
I
it.
just got to show y'all my little tiny. Oh, look.
Oh man.
Oh,
Good
that's
job.
beautiful.
Love it.
Wow.
That's her. She
Oh
did
my
that one.
goodness.
That's awesome.
And then I attempted and I tried my best.
Nice.
I love it,
Nice.
y'all.
I
That
got
is
both.
amazing. Me and my daughter do the same thing.
Nice.
Me and my daughters do the same thing. I swear. I just started packing all the stuff up. Like they've got portraits and stuff that they're doing on their walls that they're keeping, but I'm like, so I don't get anything. But they've been doing art for quite a few years. You know, that is amazing. I love that. I love the palm trees and the colors.
Yeah.
She's our artist. She's our reader. She's our
That's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
That is beautiful.
Huh?
People who are
Oh,
artistic.
sorry, she's not a thing. She's a person. She's our person. I'm sorry.
They say people who are artistic, they use a different side of their brain and
Yep.
think differently, you know? Great picture, kiddo.
I hope she sticks with it. You know what I'm saying? I think I hope she's the one that sticks with all that junk. You know.
I need a thing struck.
Shot.
I tried to get me a fourth kid. I
Where's my
tried to
little
take
cupcake
Delaney-
bell? I do have a
Jamie-
bell, but
And
it's
do
the
you know what
cupcake.
Delaney told me? She said, "I'm not coming with you. I'm staying with my mama."
Yep, Delaney's happy. She says, I'm happy.
Earl said, "Shit, I'll be back. Forgot to check my garden. It's about dark." Well, you better go because it's gonna flood.
It's already dark here, from what I can see.
It's
not
dark here.
but I
Like
gotta
she-
go. I'm gonna go out in a little bit and put all my kiddos up inside the chicken coop.
I haven't really been painting. I haven't painted much. I did a drawing. A friend wanted a logo, but he wanted it drawn out and he wanted it kind of simple. So I kept picking his brain on what he wanted, and I've been drawing that out.
Nice.
But I've been out in the garden. Tim made another raised bed for me, and
I've seen that.
I'm gonna this one I think I'm gonna put the tea stuff in, all the peppermint and the spearmint and yerba buena and catnip and all that stuff. That way all my
Oh heck
teas
yeah!
be up off the ground and no dogs can come around and pee on them.
I was
yeah.
gonna say lemongrass
Mhm.
too. Lemongrass or lemon basil or anything lemon. They
Yep.
don't really. It hurts. It burns.
I have lemon thyme and lemon
It's good
balm.
for it's good for mosquitoes and stuff too. We like to keep stuff like that around.
Yeah, I get that rose geranium that I use to make my bug spray off.
Nice.
Do you
See, I'm about to start going all natural with products. I just got fully diagnosed with I'm allergic to everything.
I use
So,
I use
like hair products, makeups, face
Yep.
wash. I pretty much am hypoallergenic, y'all. I'm allergic to
I'm the
men
same way.
unless they're willing to not use their body wash and use specific kinds. So I am way allergic to a guy. I will tell him, I'm like, you smell too good, and I am probably allergic to you. Don't touch me.
Yeah. You stay over there with
I'm
your
serious.
stuff,
Yes.
self.
If it is in a spray form, I'm most likely allergic to it. So don't come around
Apple.
me.
Me and Mark do I don't know if you're in Mark Morgan's group.
I
Morgan
am.
Center.
Yeah.
We do a herbal podcast on Monday nights.
I know. I've seen it a few times.
Yep, there you go. I wondered if you've seen it. There's a few books that we have that are free books online.
Really?
You can read them online. They don't load up on your phone.
Okay.
I'll send you the links to them.
All right. Sweet. Yeah.
It's a lot of good reading.
Cool. I'd really enjoy that because I'm fixing to get into maybe making my own like stuff, my own little line of it once I go back home and.
I said his name, and there he is.
Hey,
All
Mark.
right. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, we do that on Monday nights, and he's been out and around and trying to forage around doing his stuff, and I've got a box full of stuff here that I've been foraging. I got some mullein and wild
Mark.
violets.
Did you get your car straightened out?
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
I forgot to ask him about that. My ears are
His
burning.
cars, his ears are burning. Shoot.
We love you, Mark. We do. Mark's good people.
Yep. I watch a lot of his stuff just in the downtime too, just to like keep up with I just keep up with a lot of different people, I guess. I'm still in the learning process of all this, and that's all I like. When I set out to do something, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm wanting to absorb whatever information it may be from anyone's point of view because that's how you learn to be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Learn what works. You know. Ask questions. Everybody's really willing to answer questions.
Oh yeah, most
Especially
definitely.
we're in, you know.
Yeah.
The collective
I know.
is really cool about it.
Yeah, they are. I can there's a couple people I've reached out to just to be like, hey, have you experienced with this before? I don't know what the heck I'm doing over here, but it might blow up.
Hi, Timepieces. It's a name I haven't seen before.
Oh, me neither.
Hey, buddy. Mark's just a little
Timepieces
crazy.
is
Yeah,
YouTube.
well, aren't we all?
Hmm.
Well, just a little bit.
Hey, I don't like to think of myself as crazy. You want to know what I like to think of myself as? I'm certified.
I was gonna say
The end.
I'm creatively demeanored.
In my downtime, I watch YouTube channels that are about sawmills, okay? How to cut wood.
Toby, ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Toby. Ding, ding.
Ding. Right there.
Whew. Just like the rest of us, Roy says.
Ooh. Yep. So I ain't gonna have much. I'm sending most of my stuff, I guess. Priority.
Yep. Wow, moving. I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. Whoop, Jamie's down there.
It
Sorry,
ain't gonna be
Jamie.
much.
Sorry, Jamie.
I ain't heard nothing in a while.
I saw her down there, but I didn't realize she was grayer than the rest of us. She needed to be clicked on.
I like how Renee said certified because I just got
Yeah.
paperwork on all my daggone.
Hey, Louisiana Moonshine even got me a certificate and everything. Yep. I've got a doctorate in corn liquor.
Doctorate in corn liquor. There you go.
Yep.
I got a
It was
doctorate
pretty
in
cool. Whenever I
13
moved away, they gave me that, and it was framed, and it had my name on it, Stillhand Lou. It was pretty cool. I loved how they did everything. I got my first coon pecker and everything from them.
That's something I have to get is a coon pecker. I have one for
Yeah.
a necklace, but I've had
I got a
that for
pair of
years.
earrings at the festival a couple months ago, and everybody was just like, "Come here, come here," and then they'd steal my peckers. It was so funny. Everybody had to do it. Almost everyone there probably done that. even the people that were in uniform.
In uniform.
Yep.
Toby says who lives along I-75. He's heading south to South Florida.
Ooh.
We're in Clover, South Carolina, which is like off of 77, but not 75.
How are the kiddos, Jamie? Mark's asking how the kiddos are.
They're doing good. They're doing good. Delaney's right here. She's drawing.
Yeah, she's happy as can be. She won't leave her mama.
Mama's gonna put up a fight too. What did you plant today?
She'll be without me that night.
Like peas and all that stuff. What are you planting? Seems like you guys ought to be ahead of us for planting.
Yeah, where's he at?
I'm sure where he is.
Maybe he's got a little greenhouse or something, you know?
The only thing I noticed doing really good after all my planting is that blueberry bush me and Hunter put out yonder. It's the flowers have done started turning into the little blueberry like
I
bowl.
was gonna do a Jaeger bomb, Lisa.
I know. I'm gonna go grab something. I'll do one with you, Kim.
Ooh.
She says she sees the one behind you. That's the reason we got a dog named Jaeger.
I'll go grab my mixer and I'll do one with you, Kim. Who said pecker? I did. I need a pecker.
Yeah, you pecker.
My son comes in as I'm going, I need a pecker. Oh my God. I'm sorry, buddy.
Woohoo! I got to be on half a jar of bacon grease. Look at that, babe.
He's like, I'm grabbing the candy and I'm out of here.
Shit.
I-10 in Florida, timepieces. Neat. Neat. Get a couple people in here from Florida.
Oh, I
Oh,
got
nice.
to put my sandwich up somewhere. I got to go put the chickens up.
Go get them chickens, girl. We
How
can't
is
afford to
it?
be losing chickens these days.
Dude.
Telling you.
Florida City. I'm gonna go grab my.
I bought me an incubator at the beginning of the spring, and I'm telling you what, I paid $188 for that dadgum thing to fit 22 eggs only.
Holy
It
moly.
was the only one that Tractor Supply had.
Yeah, they got, yeah.
But it does have a variation of like size eggs, so you can fit like a dozen duck eggs, 22 chicken eggs. You know, it's got different compartments for each
Oh, well, that's
size
cool.
eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a 360 dome. It's got like an automatic egg turner and everything in it.
Mhm.
It's all digital and everything. It like keeps up with it. You just add water to it when it needs it.
Those things are pretty badass.
I mean, it was a good investment, you know, because
Yeah.
I've got a lady that she didn't have one and she lost her last rooster, so she needed to incubate. So she's like, "I'll pay you to use your incubator," and I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
sure."
Blueberry won't grow. What is it? Lime? Lime that blueberries like? They like the lime. They like acidic soil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can always plant something near something like a tomato and another type of plant, and it helps promote growth better with those ones next to each other. That's why you'll
Yep.
see some people off centering like peppers with tomatoes, or they'll put marigolds in their garden to keep bugs away, you know.
Yep, that's
Mhm.
what I do.
My American marigold
Figured in my
stuff.
head.
That's a big old bottle.
I only go for it once. That was part of it. It's only 509 miles.
I'm only 999 miles away from Louisiana, where I'm supposed to be going, y'all. I say it only because in Michigan it was like 1,386, I think. It was 24 hours of a drive, 2 days.
Ugh.
It's only a day.
Charlene, that one's for you.
Sure. Potatoes coming.
What one?
Did you see the new shelf? Looks pretty good.
Fertile eggs, Muscovy ducks.
We haven't started it yet.
Nice. I like all these comments. I'm more of like a homesteader when it comes to the way that I want to live. I want to eventually be off grid. I got a bug or something. I got a mosquito.
I'm going to ask how your potato was coming. I told him we hadn't started it yet.
No. Could be a little bit.
Used to live in Homestead. Oh, yeah. Work out of Florida City. Going down there to Walmart. Oh, look at that.
Oh, Wally World.
Yeah.
I love a boxer. I love boxers.
He's a good boy.
My dogs have boxer in them, but other than the clumsiness, you wouldn't know it.
He is so clumsy.
Yeah.
But he tears up my arms. My arms are so tore up from him.
If you have any questions, just let them.
Roy is having leftover ribs.
No, Pa. Yum.
Hey, Kim. Now it's for you, Kim. Love you, bud.
Some ventilation in here. It's getting hot.
Oh yeah, minus the ice, but
It's almost painful to watch you drink it.
Do it. Look at her.
Brings back
The
so many memories.
last time I done a Jaeger bomb, let me tell you what happened. Something. So I was in the back seat of a car, my own car. I jumped out of the back seat while we were going down the road, like down a dirt road. Granted, it was only like 35 miles an hour. I still jumped out of it. I lost my front teeth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, girl.
Oh.
I beat my own ass, as liar would have said. I beat my own ass. Yeah, I do that. This girl. So yes, I have full constructive front teeth from this horrible incident. Like, it was horrible, y'all. If I was to tell you any story I've been beaten up, it's because of myself. Yes.
Yeah, we all get ourselves into stuff.
Yep, and I do it to myself, honestly.
I'm usually fine while I'm sitting here, but we'll get off live, and I'll go outside to have a smoke and take the dogs out. And by the
Right.
time I get out there and I've moved around, I stagger back into the house because it hits you. I'm fine.
It hits you.
Yeah, but it hits me once I start moving and I come back in from the dogs. It's like, ooh.
That's how it did to me the other day. Ooh. I don't ever want to get like that again.
I got misbehaving a couple nights. One night I was drinking too much on the shit show and misbehaved a little. And then one night I was on mushrooms and I came in very late, and they immediately went out backstage. I don't know if that was because of me or not, but I guess I was pretty funny backstage.
That's cool.
It was a good night. It was.
I had company come and we did mushrooms. The minute he left, I came in here and hopped on to live, and I was like, man, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I guess that was funny. I didn't piss anybody off, so win-win.
Always a win-win.
Win-win.
Yep.
A shit ton of rabbits. You eat rabbit?
Rabbits will make you live longer, I heard.
Yep.
I know a lot of people that breed them in the South just to eat them.
Yep. I like fried rabbit.
I do too. I like anything. I'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like
As long as it's
fried,
as long as it's in its own form of how it's supposed to be eaten. If it's to be eaten raw, I'll try that stuff. You know what I mean? I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
Nope.
I eat raw meat, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I told y'all, I tell them suckers at the daggone restaurant knock the hooves off, bring it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I saw faces, Toby, but I think it might be computer or iPhone or whatever, and it transfers it to Android. I am certified.
I am certified.
I just got the message in the private chat.
I just put it. Yeah, I just put it in there a couple seconds ago, so it's just a little bit behind, I guess, about 20 seconds.
He managed that. Huh? You got me right. I don't know what the hell that means.
I don't either. What in the hell is that icon? What is that little emoji?
Is it like a house?
I don't know. Look.
No, it looks like a bar.
It looks like the Hulk. What the fuck?
Jolly Green Giant or something.
Smoke break, Lisa.
Phil. I watch Phil during the day. He'll be working and doing his run, and he'll have
Yeah.
a live going. So I'll just sit there and I'll be painting and doing stuff, you know, and keeping him company. And he'll look up and go, "Smoke break, Lisa." The other day
That's what he just said on there.
I had company here, and
Oh,
we were
shit.
getting
Hey,
dinner
there's
ready.
everybody wanted to call me while I can't
We were getting
talk
dinner
right
ready, and I
now.
handed my
I'm
phone
on
and I
what?
set it down. I said to my buddy, I go,
Sorry,
"Now you
y'all.
watch. I'll set that down," and he'll say, "Smoke break, Lisa." And I no sooner got like 3 steps away. "Smoke break, Lisa."
Hey, I gotta let y'all go. My sister's calling me.
Come back if you wanna. We'll be
All
here.
right, I'll come back.
See you in a bit.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Earl's sweating by
Bye.
himself. Toby's got, I don't know, some little guy going, "I don't know."
Little emoji going like this.
Oh, show rabbits, yeah. Rex are the big ones, right? Rex are real big.
Yeah.
You all are funny. You're funny too, Toby.
Mhm.
We're funny now. You're funny too. God, I love that dog. I love a box.
Dude, between the dogs and this one is attached. And then the
Yeah.
kids. Delaney.
Yeah, they are good dogs.
Yeah,
you
but
off,
my arms
Toby?
are he scratches really bad, like hugs.
It's when I'm drinking.
Really?
Well, you get to drink more then. Toby's funny looking, just as right. I was looking forward tonight. We didn't have Monday night, so I didn't get to kick up Monday night.
Yeah.
Mark said he was going live. I wish I knew how to dive bomb his live. Go dive bomb him.
Coming to crash the party.
Yeah, come to crash you. Ding, ding, ding. He's got a little bell. Hey, Toby, drink, motherfucker. Yeah, I love the boxer. Look at that sweet little face. It's so serene. He's such a. My dogs have
He's
boxer.
standing up there with her.
Is what?
He's just standing up there with her.
Yep.
Dude, he keeps pushing me out of the way. That's what he's doing.
He's like, all right, I had enough of you guys.
Oh shit. I'm hitting the fridge. He keeps pushing me.
Let me have some spotlight ready.
I just pushed him down. He's looking at me like, what?
Yeah. How embarrassed thou.
Or the phone.
Toby's gonna go all the way down his emojis.
Yeah. He's gonna run out of them.
Just move over. They want to see me. My dogs, their hips are so bad. I don't make them jump up anymore. They're getting old, you know.
Yeah.
The puppy should jump up here in a heartbeat. She's a wild child. Popcorn, yellow striped smile. There we go.
There he comes again. There he comes.
What's his name?
Ryder.
Ryder. Hi, Ryder.
Hello, sir.
Who is that?
Hi, buddy.
Who is
Woof.
that?
He's like, nah, I'm out of here. They know me.
He is.
He says,
What?
I'm out of here. Witness protection program. They know my name. Pew.
He watching you?
There's a popcorn. I see it this time, Toby.
He said, "Whoops, you didn't say my alias. I am out."
Yeah, he's like, witness protection program. I'm out of here.
What?
Smoke break, Phil. Wild child, like his mama. Yep. It might have something to do with that. My other dogs behave so well, and this one I screwed the pooch on this one. She's a good dog, but she's got some issues. She lived with Chihuahuas before me, so she thinks she can bark, and she thinks she's
No.
a Chihuahua, and so she gets like up on the back of the couch and on the back of the chairs and shit. And it's like she'll be running around and she'll do this,
That's this
big
one
curve.
right here.
Yeah, see a little dog. Yeah, it's cute.
Is that a pug?
Yes.
Yeah. Not time yet, Barfugle.
Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good night, Toby. We love you, Toby. Thanks for
How's it
coming. I didn't block you tonight.
Mm.
Oh, man. It's nothing like a good dog. Times when I had nobody else, I had a good dog.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That's why I say these dogs have given me so much of their life, I'm going to make
Yeah.
their retirement the best.
Yeah.
Thanks, Toby. Mwah.
We have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. Baby, Blue,
Oh, man.
Odie,
Dogs.
Ty, Odie, Shadow, Dixie. Yeah, 6 of them.
Yeah. I've lost 3.
And
3
we've got
retirements.
5 still.
Cookie was the last one here a little while ago.
Yeah.
Little infection.
When we got Sadie, that's been 5 years, and we've lost 3 in that 5 years, and didn't get another one until just recently. It was a lot easier not to get one and all because you didn't have them right there and
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Then we took in the mama and rescued her during the snowstorm and all, and ended up with a litter of 7 and was able to save the mama and all 7 puppies. So then I just fell in love with this one here. I went back
Yeah.
and forth between saying, "Oh, I'm going to keep her," and then, "No, I'm not," and then, "Oh, I'm going to keep her," and then, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
I just gave in.
See, Earl, they say if you put a woman and a dog in the trunk of your car, who's going to be happy to see you when you open it? The dog.
Oh,
Yep.
Doesn't listen. Yeah, they are. Sometimes they're one people. I mean, my dogs listen pretty much, but somebody will tell them to do something, and they'll look at me like, "Do I have to?"
Mhm.
But they mind Tim pretty good. That RSO, man, that's good shit. It's pretty potent. You can put it in food. You can put it in drink. You can take it straight as it is. But that RSO is good shit. It might be pretty potent on you. So you might want to get into it slow, like the gummies. Take a little bit because it's pretty potent. That RSO, Rick Simpson oil. Rick Simpson was the one who came up with the idea and wanted to give it to everybody. He gave the recipe to everybody, and he didn't want to sell it for profit. He wanted it to heal people. And Rick Simpson is the one that did that. But that RSO, that's pretty good shit. Randy uses the RSO. He takes a bunch, as far as I'm concerned. I'm lightweight on that stuff. So,
What is it for?
oh, everything. It's marijuana. It's the oil of marijuana. They boil it down and get the oil.
Oh,
They
okay.
extract it. Yeah, I'm not what F that, Roy. I'm not sure. Roy's like, huh? I'd never do that to a dog. Women are on their own.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Charlene, how's Richard doing from Roy? Roy's asking how Richard's doing.
Doing pretty good. He said he's got a stomach ache and a headache. He just needs to drink some whiskey, and he'll be good.
So this is
Yep.
this is the one that's in the living room. Just don't mind. Oh, I'm not muted. Haha. So this is the one that's in the living room. Don't mind the fly straps, because
Everybody's got them.
But then, so he got me that one for either my birthday and anniversary, and then this is the one that's in our bedroom. It's got antlers.
Oh, there you go.
It's an antler wrap.
Tim gave me a shit of antlers that he had. And I had them piled up on the table. It was like a centerpiece in the table. And it was funny because you could point to the drive-through to tell you the exact deer it came from.
Wow.
He remembered each deer. But I had them all piled up on the table like a big centerpiece. But when we got the puppy, I had to put that away. I got the bear behind me, though. I keep that here. Bear skull.
We got, what, Jamie?
Oh, I gotta go and finish these dishes and go to sleep early morning tomorrow.
Kids all asleep now?
Heck no, she's right. She won't go to sleep until I go to bed.
Is she out of school all the way now?
Yeah.
Yep. See, we're not done yet. Yeah. Here. They're still running.
It's been a week and a half.
Wow.
Almost 2 weeks.
I remember how much I used to look forward to that. Now I know how much my mother didn't.
Lord help me. And working full time with them down there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shots.
It's a lot.
Good night, Jamie.
Okay, have a good
fun.
night.
Have fun.
All right, love you. Have a good night.
Next weekend, right? Next weekend.
Yeah, next Thursday is a pre-party. Yep.
Nice. Have fun. Check in with us if you get an inkling to, but enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Yep.
Enjoy your night, telling babies that we love them.
Yeah.
I sure will.
Yeah.
Love you guys. See you on Thursday.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
I always thought this was something that meant like fuck you.
It's somewhere it does, I think.
Yeah.
What does it say?
It doesn't here, but
Yep.
I always thought that was like fuck you or the. When they did
Oh yeah, that's definitely mhm.
Yeah, like that.
It's either that or my whiskers are bothering me.
I'm just a true rascal at heart, all the way down to the
Richard
soul.
says it's Sicilian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
F you. Up yours.
Yeah, somewhere they don't they do like their arm like that, and that means the same thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it easier for the arm or to stick a little finger up? I'm just confused.
Yeah. I think they do the whole arm, kind of like the fisting you.
I know, like what? That's exactly what I was thinking. Like that is one serious F you, okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whew.
I don't know what that link is, so people don't click that link. It's one of those you can't get rid of, and I don't know how they go around the menus and all that. But
Them type of things is it things that hacks your profiles.
hi, Terry
Yeah.
Henry. Hope you're having a good day. It's a good night. We're enjoying ourselves. Oh, why I'm in half? Why am I in half? Here we go. I was like doing the peeking around the corner thing.
Do what?
Do you know that I do that in like movies? Like when the movie won't go around the corner fast enough, you'll see me sitting here like, will you hurry up?
I've done that in the car. You know, you're riding along and you go to look at something, go
Don't
back,
eat
bang
our
your head off the window.
my God.
To make you.
I have done that so many times, and I'm not supposed to hit that side of my head, but it's unbelievable the amount of times I can get that suckers up, and I'm like, look, oh.
But I gotta put some
Podcast, are you gonna be
bread
on
in
this
there,
collective?
and some bacon,
Are
and
we gonna
then some
podcast?
lettuce, tomato to the side, and a little cup with some mayo in it.
There's some comments here. What
Oh,
happened
excuse
to
me.
Jessica?
We're
Oh,
going
she
to,
take a phone call. She
Yeah,
take a phone call.
her mama was
She's
calling
doing
her
it later.
Jessica's, Renee's.
The
Her
arm
real
is when
name
you put
is Jessica.
emphasis on the fucking.
No, she said her mama.
I'm talking about,
Jamie had to get the dishes done and go to bed because the kids wouldn't go to bed until she did. She hasn't cracked the whip on them yet. Go to
that
bed.
lady loves to sleep with her.
Pinch Poke, you owe me a Coke, Lisa.
Is there what?
I said, Pinch Poke, you owe me a Coke. We both did the whip at the same time. Well, phew.
Roy Werner says, Charlene, what are you working on?
I am starting to work on some Christmas presents for my grandbabies and my son and daughter-in-law.
Nice.
What?
I haven't painted really. I haven't really been up to much. I drew that thing out from my buddy. I made a couple stickers. I did the memorial sticker on the back of Tim's truck for Ed.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Yeah, I need to find that. Oh, I gotta make 60 stickers. I got another order for stickers for tomorrow.
anybody always asks me about stickers, I send them your way.
Yeah, I got one.
Yep, Corey. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on his second round that he's buying another batch of them, but bigger ones. And this time he's won some with the white background, so they're gonna look pretty cool. I haven't printed any out yet and all, but
yeah, nice.
I think they're gonna look real cool on that background, the white background.
I've done a few logos for people, and whenever they ask, I always say Charlene will make them, send them your way.
Yep, really reasonable, I believe. I haven't gone around snooping and seeing what other people's charging. I really don't care.
I gotta get some more made of my simple one, like the one you have on here.
Yeah.
Some more made. I want to donate.
You want to go out?
That's another thing, you guys. If anybody has T-shirts and swag and all that stuff, donate to the raffle for Tammy. Send a picture of what you want to donate to Phil, and he'll put it on the list. You'll have to send it to whoever wins, is how that works. So I got a t-shirt and some stickers and a coin. Mark just did a big thing. He had cups and shot glasses and t-shirts, and I think he had a t-shirt, cups, shot glasses. I don't know. He had a bunch of stuff on there. He had that glow in the dark cup like mine. He had a bunch of stuff that he just donated. So as for Tammy, she was just blown away. She goes, I haven't been able to comment. She goes, every time I start to comment, she starts to cry, and you know, it's overwhelming now, because at first it was, you know, me trying to help her, and she admitted she needed help, and that was bad enough. That's hard. You know how anybody, you know,
Yeah.
to ask for help. And so finally I was helping her, and I thought it would go places, and then for 2 months nobody did nothing. No, everybody ignored it. And it was like, man, this moonshine community is better than that. You know, we really are. And it was discouraging, you know. And I talked to Tom Crum. I was just frustrated as hell. And I sent him a screenshot of what she had sent me about being all alone, nobody helping her fucking fight this. This kid's trying to take everything, you know, and she's like, you know, I don't want to fix my car. I don't want to, you know, get a new chair. I don't want to do none of those things because it may all be gone. This kid may take it all. And she lost her husband, man. And she wants to make a cozy little nest in their home. And she can't do that because this kid's trying to take it. And this is a home that this kid never lived in. He never lived there.
That's what.
You know?
Yeah.
She's his second wife. So, you know, there's animosity about the new wife, you know, and all that. Fuck you. This is their home. It's their marital home. It's what they built together after they kicked you out of their damn garage because he was slumming in their garage.
I'm just
They
taking
sold
time
the
to
house
tell
to
you
get him
this,
from
really.
under him. And this kid's trying to do it. And it's I can't imagine not being able. I mean, I've lost. And I've had everything yanked away from me. You know, and Chris's dad died. Everything was gone.
Yeah.
And he died on January 1st, and that Wednesday they had the lights turned out, they had the cable turned off, they had everything gone. They showed up with a list of stuff. This is what we want. You know, it was like, so I know how that feels, and it don't feel good. You can't make a nest. You can't feel secure. You can't plan ahead. You know, why fix the dishwasher if that fucking kid's gonna take it? You know,
Yeah.
she can't. You know, it's an awful spot to be in, and she's by herself.
They all in?
She's got her daughter, but her daughter's got young kids, and her daughter's trying to live her own life and shit. She's alone. And for people to ignore it for 2 months, I was getting pissed. You know? We'll send you a link when we go backstage here pretty soon. Thank you for asking how Tammy was doing, Roy. The next one. But she's just blown away by it.
I hope we can make it work for her. I really do. I hope we can make it work for her because she deserves, she deserves what you're saying she's trying to accomplish.
Yeah, you know, and Sam was such a big part of the community. Every fundraiser, he gave swag. Every GoFundMe, you know, and you don't do that alone. You know, if you're a guy, you get your okay from your wife. You know that
Yep.
Tammy was behind him and all that. But he
Yep.
was the face. He was the face to everybody. You know, he was the social one. He was the one that, you know, and Tammy was always in the background. I'd be talking to Sam on video chat, and she'd be puttering around the background, you know, and stuff. And so I never really talked to her, and then when Sam died, I was like, man, I'm not a good friend to Sam if I don't reach out to her. So I just reached out to her and I was like, you can tell me to go fuck myself or what, but I'm a friend of Sam's and I'm wondering how you're doing. And,
Yeah.
I'd like to,
Yeah.
start a relationship with you because, and she allowed Sam to
Yeah.
love me. She allowed him
Yeah.
to, just openly love me. We'd get off the video chat. It'd be, I love you, hon, and I'd tell him I loved him. And she allowed that. And that's a lot for a woman. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
goes to show
Yeah.
you what kind of a woman she is.
Exactly.
Yes, Roy. And if he
She
shows
knew
up
she
at
had a
Easter
very
Sunday,
good spot with her. She knew she had that good of a place with her husband that he could, do what he needed to do.
yeah, he could love me and not threaten her at all.
And that's a damn good woman right there.
She is. She's a damn good woman. And he's supposed to be showing up at some of the festivals, and I hope he marched his ass back out. I don't know, something about he sells beard oil or something. I don't know. His friend Adam does beard oil or something.
Oh, he's friends with Adam
Adam's somebody that does beard oil.
that does the beard oil.
Yeah,
We know him very well.
yeah. And that Kevin Smith there, he's friends with him. I'm not sure if it's the same guy. I don't
Okay.
know. I get frustrated when I'm trying to snoop him.
So that's him. That's the Kevin Smith is the guy.
Yeah, he should be. I don't know. He's like 450 pounds. Don't move fast.
Okay.
Addicted
I'll
to
keep
candy
my
bars
eye
and
open.
Mountain Dew. I don't know. I don't know. I'm mad at it there just because I'm a.
You never know how good I'm feeling one day at one of them events. I'm just kidding.
I mean, how can you do that? I mean, it's his dad. He lost his dad. He deserves something. And Sam had stuff set aside for him. Tammy says there's stuff that he's supposed to get, and I don't doubt
But
that.
there's things that you're supposed to get, and there's things you ain't supposed to get, and you just get the hell over it.
Well, and you're not supposed to try to take it like that.
No.
I mean, that's their home. I mean, so right now she's paying all the bills. She's paying all the credit card, all the insurance,
Is the
all the
house,
mortgage.
is her name on the house?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I had to ask her a lot of personal questions to get
If
that
her name is on the
GoFundMe.
house, then he can't get the house. If
And
her name is on the house, he can't get the house.
yeah, I don't know why it's dragged on for so long. I mean, she's been at this 2 years. Sam died 2 years ago, September. And it was almost immediately after Sam died, this kid started poking her.
You can
Thank you,
poke a
Roy,
mama bear. You can poke a mama bear only so much.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can attest to that.
Well, and it was a long time with me saying, you need help, you got to tell me. And then she had to admit she needed help, and that's hard.
That's one of the hardest things that you could ever do is reach out to somebody because you need help.
And I'm like, to get help, you got to tell your story. To tell your story, that ain't easy. And she's like,
No.
I don't care who knows anymore. I need the help. And, she was lost. Everybody just left. And Sam was the social one. Sam was the one that had all the friends, and the circle and all that. She was a supporting character. And you don't do that shit alone. You don't. And she deserves it.
Oh crap!
No, because I will be one.
Adam's
I will
in trouble
to say, what?
Roy.
For what? Because if it's beard oil, my husband has some.
Yes,
Okay.
I will, Earl. I'll send you one, Earl. We got another 15 minutes or so. Because Adam and Kevin used to live in Sam and Tammy's garage, and they couldn't get them to move out. They were trying to get them to go. So finally, they sold the house, and they moved without them. You got to move now. And that's
Yeah.
how they slimed out from under Kevin and his lazy ass ways. And that Adam too. I don't know if we're talking about the same Adam.
It's got to be. I can't think of his name. What is Adam's name that does the? Is it Adam Maple?
He was such
I
a
want
good
to say it's Adam Maple, but when we went to that smokers ball with Joel and not this year but last year, he was like the beard old guy there. Adam
Yep.
was, and Jason and JB Raider entered the beard contest,
Yep, yep.
and Jason ended up winning with JB Raider. They were tied. They were almost like tied winners, and it was so cool. But they ended up getting like a gift bag set from Adam that had like oils and beard oils and butters and stuff like that.
Well, if you look at his profile, and he has Kevin Smith as a friend,
Okay.
and it's the Kevin Smith with red hair, because there's a
Okay.
Kevin Smith that's totally innocent of this, and he got read out by me a couple times. I'm sorry, Kevin. He did. He got it a couple times before I finally realized it weren't him. And so the Kevin Smith with the red hair, and Kevin Smith that's innocent is the one that is pictured with Moonshiner Red.
Okay.
That's the innocent one.
Okay.
I felt so bad.
Look, we've had a couple that like poor Bam Bam.
Yeah, Bam. He isn't here tonight. He said he was going to come in and cause shit. And I told him we loved him and we didn't mind. Oh, Roy, I wish you could have met Sam, man. He was a good man. Thank you. Tell me backstage. Adam Maple. It's bad.
I thought that's what it is. I thought that's what it was because I was trying to think of he had like a maple something, and that was like made from like his last name.
Yeah.
So that's why I remembered like I think it's Adam Maple.
Oh,
Rick Phil. Oh, Bam's in here. There's Bam. Bam's waiting for a chance.
Oh, Kim, I couldn't do a dab hit right now. I'd die. I keep getting them stinking hot flashes, and it's killing me.
Oh. What is it? Black co-host is for Charlene knows.
what?
The co-host for the hot flashes, is it black co-host?
Yeah, the black co-host.
What is that?
I gotta start taking it again. It's for premenopausal.
Is it like a pill or something?
It's a vitamin. You get it in the vitamin section.
Okay.
Yep, it's a plant.
Guess I'm gonna have
Ashwanda too. You can make a tea out of it. Ashwanda.
Yep. Yes, Phil, I will. I'll link you backstage. I'll send you, Roy, and Earl. Bam Bam is watching. Hello, ladies from Dixie.
Hello.
Man, I was wanted to like one of my main favorite places that I don't think I've ever been able to go to is Dixie.
Fucking Kim.
Listen,
Back to be famous.
listen, I've had times where if them suckers wasn't glued in good, they gonna come flying.
Yep.
I did the same thing. I have done the same thing.
Yeah, tooth glue.
Dentures, if you don't pay attention when you sneeze, they come flying out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Sneeze, cough, god darn anything.
I remember the first time I asked my boyfriend when he was making out a grocery list, I'm like, hey, put some tooth glue on that. He goes, what? Like, tooth glue. Hot flashes. Man, they're nasty, too. Because you can't get away from them. It's like
No.
your core starts to get hot, and then it just radiates out, and it's
Yeah,
like, ugh.
at night it's not so bad. It's going to start kicking in here pretty soon because I mean
The heat.
I'm
anyway.
45. If you flip that number around, you got my real age. So. But it's going to start kicking in pretty soon.
Oh man, Kim, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's almost like you gotta yank the rest of it out if it's already. Man, I don't miss having bad teeth.
I used to be like Renee said. I'd get real tore up, and I'd start acting a fool, and I'd knock a dang tooth out.
Yeah.
Sometimes not just one, and it's kind of how we got to how we are now.
Well, I was what?
For me, it was on my motorcycle.
It's been about 10 or 11 years, and I had them. I went to the dentist and all, and I had that gum disease where they all get loose and everything.
Yep.
And so I went in. I just told them, pull them all.
Yep, that's what I did.
Pull them all.
That's what I did too.
They pulled them all that day and fitted me and put dentures in that same day.
Yep. Hi, Frank.
I know. I'll never forget that neither because I thought I was done. Good night, Dave. I thought I was done. They pulled everything and everything. No, they went ahead and like popped some daggone molds and stuff in, and then I walked out there with dentures in my mouth, and I'm all swollen there. Good gosh.
Yeah.
Yep. We used to go to this place on Thursday nights. They had ribeye and stuff, real special and all that. And the guy, I used to rent a cabin off him, and we'd go together on Thursday nights. And he'd take his false teeth out to eat. So he'd take his false teeth out and lay them on the table to eat. And it was the funniest thing, seeing how people looked at him. He'd sit there and...
I wasn't used to them and all, eating with them and all, and I would never wear my bottom ones because they were the ones that would always come out whenever I was eating and everything. So I'd always take them out and wrap them in my paper towel and stick them in my purse.
That was the one thing in my divorce. I said I have insurance through who I was married with. And I was like, I want my teeth fixed. It's my one thing in the divorce I'm going to ask for. I want my teeth fixed. So I went in and I got my tops done, and the bottoms didn't fit well. And our divorce went through, and he wouldn't let me have my bottom teeth.
I got mine in the bathroom on the shelf and everything, but I don't wear them. I just use my top teeth.
I just told him, I said, you want them? You can have them. Enjoy them.
I think if you look at the way I look without them, don't look at me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
All done.
Ladies, I think I'm gonna have to leave you guys. I'm starving, like, because I've been sick. I've been getting sick for like 2 days. Oh God, I think I could eat the house right now.
Well, get some nourishment.
But I'm gonna try to see if I can get me something on my stomach and see if I can feel just a little bit better. But I had to come on and at least hang out with you guys, regardless of look. I look like a train wreck. Y'all gonna be all right.
You're fine. Like you said, you can tell your face is a little bit swollen.
My eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I'm tough. I've had a wonderful day. But I'm gonna try to have a way better day tomorrow, and I'll let you know how I'm doing. I will.
Good. Do that.
Yep.
I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night.
I love you, Mama.
Right.
Everybody have a good night, and I'll see y'all later.
Everybody's saying good night. I'm trying to go down.
It's okay.
Shots. Everybody's saying good night.
Oh, Roy, I would stay and do it. I can't. But I want to know the tea. I might try to jump back in if I can, but I'm just gonna try to just relax a little bit.
We'll be going backstage here in a little bit. That's when the fun starts.
Tell Mama
Okay.
B goodbye. Tell her
Bye,
bye.
baby.
Bye.
I love
Bye,
you,
you
Mom.
pretty baby.
Good
I
night,
love
kids.
y'all too. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Night, kids.
Night.
Bye.
Frank, I did see the picture of the steak. I'm pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. Saw palmetto for menopause works better than black cohosh. Thank you, Jeff. How are you, Jeff? Good to see you back in here.
Saw Pimento.
Yep, it's a palm tree.
Can you get
Saw
it in a
pimento.
capsule?
Probably.
Pimento. Have to write it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna write it down.
Me too.
I did the Dong Quai and Royal Bee Jelly was mine from GNC. That's what I did. I did Dong Quai and Royal Bee Jelly from GNC. It's a mix for figuring out all your lady problems. And it worked for me, but I stuck my nose down and went to work. I worked construction, so it was really easy to, you know, there was plenty of work for me to do. Yep, that's the picture. So herbs carry it. Yep, yep. Mine, I always got at GNC just because it was right there. It does come in capsules. You can probably order it right through Walmart. Probably get Amazon and all those have it.
Oh yeah, because I have to order me. I need to get some co-osh. Once in a
Yeah.
while, I get them the flashes during the night, but it's mainly during the day and all. But the night here, it pops up a little bit more lately.
Red clover is supposed to be really good for hot flashes too. You know, the purple-headed clover.
don't think
Backstage, all hell
herbs-
breaks loose. Yep, we go backstage, and that's when we can all talk without having to worry about shit. Get a soft.
Backstage and all hell breaks out. I don't think so.
At least you gave.
Roy.
Soft memento plant, huh? See, it's funny the things that everybody has that live in a different climate than me. I learn a lot of things.
Okay, come on. Let's say hi. Come on. Come say hi.
Cancer treatment, huh? I didn't know that.
Come on.
I know. Hi, lady. Look at that. I know they do the easy act,
Your turn. Okay.
ginseng, and
Nellie says it's her turn again.
they have ginseng and echinacea and one of the docs, burdock, is a cancer treatment. That Easy-Act. My uncle did it.
Which burdock?
The one with the burrs. The one with the little round burrs that get stuck in everybody's tails.
The little round burrs. Is it the little tiny ones? The little tiny burrs that get all over your socks and everything?
Well, they're I don't know. They're a little bit bigger than a dime.
Oh. Cocoa burrs. We call them cocoa burrs. Real hard, and they poke in your fingers if you if you pull them. Cocoa burrs. Yeah.
There's a shitload of those down at the bottom.
There is. Oh my goodness! I remember pulling them damn things out of our the drawstrings on our camo when we go hunting down there and all.
Yeah. Well, the root is really good. It's a blood purifier and it's a liver cleanser. It helps clean your system.
Wow. Yeah. Gotta remember, you gotta walk 2 miles all the way back there.
Maine has banned the plastic bags too. So when you go in a store, you have to bring your own bags. So I always forget. So it's like you going in and you get like 10 things and you go walking out of the store like this because you're carrying everything. They make you pay for a bag. Yes, clover really is good. Yep. I didn't know it was a cancer treatment. I know it helps with menopause with women.
You make it into a salve?
Yep. You boil it, boil your red clover and make a tea. And then you add beeswax and carrier oil like a coconut oil or uh, jojoba. You know, they have a bunch of whatever oils.
Olive oil,
Yeah.
avocado oil, or anything like that. Then where do you put it?
Just anywhere you'd want to put it. For a salve, it's good for cuts and that type stuff. Emphysema, not emphysema.
Eczema.
Eczema. There you go.
Yeah.
Attack dog. Yep, burdock root is really good. Yep, burdock root is it cleans your blood, it cleans your liver. It's like a car engine, you know. If your oil is good in a car engine, it's like your blood, you know. If your blood is really clean, then your vitals don't have so much to do. Cinnamon and hot tamales are awesome.
Nellie, you want to go out? Okay. All right, come on.
I know. They're the hemp bags. See, up here in Maine, we're the pine tree state, so we're like paper city. When everybody was hoarding up toilet paper, we were shipping out truckloads of it. So up here, it's the papers, but they still charge you. They charge you 5 cents for a paper bag. Yes, my grandmother used lard. She'd do that for something quick if something happened to somebody and she had to have it really quick. She would boil her stuff in lard, or simmer her stuff in lard, and use it. Vegetable lard. Don't use beef or fat. Because
Like
it
tallow?
spoils.
Can you use like tallow?
You can, but it spoils.
Oh.
Tallow will spoil. Your vegetable oils won't spoil. Like your peanut oil, your canola oil, sunflower oil. All those, they won't spoil.
Oh, okay.
Good shit.
It is.
Apple, cinnamon, shine, and hot tamales. Hey, Jason. I'm not sure who Jason is. Which Jason?
Today?
Yeah,
Tallow
he
won't
said
spoil.
hi. Like when
I
we
didn't know.
first got on, he popped in and said hi, but I haven't seen him since.
Oh, he's at work.
The Holy Grail shit paper. Yeah.
Who said that? I didn't catch that one just before Roy's. They said that tallow won't spoil, but lard will.
Yep.
Yeah. Jeff did. Yes, tallow won't spoil,
Yeah, I've
but
never
lard
made.
will.
Yeah, I've never done anything with them
I
because I
know a
don't use
woman that
vegetables.
sells it and all. I can order it.
Really?
Mrs. Dutchy?
Beef tallow?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mrs. Dutchy? Did I watch them
Yeah,
make
so send me that book.
she makes homemade oils and lotions
Beef
and
tallow is very
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, she used tallow.
Yep. And she's a retired oh,
Yeah.
what are those people that in the hospital they go around and they make you blow into those things after you had surgery and everything?
Who knows?
Yeah, respiratory therapist. She's a
Yeah.
retired respiratory therapist. She's done it for 40 years.
That's a lot of heavy breathing.
I don't know what that is.
Pemmican. That was that black shit. It's like jerky, but not. Oh, Acosta. Jason Acosta. Hi, Jason.
Yep, Jason Acosta. Hello, Jason.
Yeah, cooking with. I'll send you that book though, Kim.
Protein is delicious.
Yep.
I hated those treatments. Ha ha ha.
Richard loves my bottle of protein. Or my little baggie.
I love Tiger Balm.
I'm gonna need to get me some more somehow.
My uncle used to use
Contactor.
Tiger Balm.
Give me some more, please.
Don't put it on if you're gonna sweat because it will travel places. So if you
Oh.
put it on your lower back, yeah, that sensitive skin down in there.
Tiger Balm. Oh yeah, Richard found that out a bad way.
Yeah, my boyfriend did too. He went and played golf. I put it on. I didn't think about it. I put it on his lower back, and I didn't even think about him sweating and carrying on. And
It'll go down the crack of your ass and boom.
yeah, it does.
It says in boom.
Yep. It's like a hot pepper on your sphincter.
Don't need no pepper on the sphincter.
I've had some good ones come out of my mouth tonight.
You've been on a roll.
I am on a roll. I look forward to tonight. I didn't get to do anything Monday night. Mark had car problems, so
Yeah, I was talking.
Well, we ended up having enough people in and all, because if it was just going to be me and Lisa, we was just going to sit here and do our craft stuff and talk and answer questions and everything. But we ended up with 5 people in tonight.
And a bunch of listeners.
Yeah, and a bunch of listeners.
yeah, we're getting better. I don't know what festivals are you guys going to. Roy is asking, and I'm pushing the button, but it's not. There it is.
Probably just the local ones.
We're probably going to go to the ones here in Arkansas. We was going to go to the one last weekend or weekend before last in Missouri, but Richard ended up having those injections on Friday, and I wouldn't let him go anywhere Friday and Saturday. So, because we really wanted to give him a chance to see if they would actually work, because it just happened that he could get scheduled the same time as he had 5 days in a row off, so we could actually see if they would work and everything. But they've helped a little, but nothing like his legs are back to burning and everything. So, but now we're waiting on results from the MRI. We finally able to go up last week and have the MRI done. So now we're just waiting for results of it.
You're gonna be doing stuff like rubbing your own underwear and being gay. Whew. Yeah, not nice.
That freeze on.
It's not nice.
Yeah, Richard's got a now when we get anything like that for him, it has to come in a roll-in bottle and all, because I'm allergic to it, so I can't rub it on his back and everything. So it has to come in a roll-on bottle so that I could just roll it on him.
Freeze on?
No, it's Breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Breeze. It comes in a green and white bottle. Right there by the dog's shoes.
I love Tiger Balm. I think Tiger Balm works just about the best. But I use Absorbine. It's a liniment for horses. And I've used that all my life because we lived on a farm. You used what you had. And Absorbine makes a liniment for horses.
Yeah.
Muscle.
Roy says a flaming asshole.
Absorbine works great.
Oh, yeah.
Absorbine does work great.
Yep, Absorbine is great. But they make a liniment for horses.
Yeah. Well, up here at A to Z, they used to have a muscle rub that was just called capsaicin. That was it.
Yeah.
That's how we found out that I was allergic to it, was that one and everything. 'Cause, I mean, it would make big knots, and then the skin on my hands would just peel and blister.
Yeah.
And I was like, screw that.
You can take rubbing alcohol and put those red flake pepper stuff, you know, the pepper seeds and the red flake pepper that you put on pizza or whatever. You
Uh-huh.
can put that in rubbing alcohol and use that. It'll still blister your hands. You want to use gloves
Yeah.
because it has capsaicin in it. But
Yeah.
the old timers used to do that. That's what they used was that stuff that you put on
Now I
pizza.
can do it on the out. I can't do it on the outside of me and all, but some
You can eat it all right.
some of it I can eat all right. Like I think the only one that I haven't had any mouth blisters and all from is ancho chilies, poblanos.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I haven't had any problems with poblanos, so I use those in making chili and or anything that I want to give just a little bit of spice to for me,
Yep.
and I use that and everything.
Jeff Clark, do
Yeah.
you come on to Morgan's Moonshine? We do a herbal podcast there every Monday. It'd be neat to have your mind there.
Don't kick me out. I'll be right back. I got to run to the big little girls' room.
Alrighty. But we do that every Monday night. And just go over things people want to make. We talk about making teas and tinctures, and we look at all the little things that I save off the internet of things to do. And people are ahead of me because I'm way up north, so my stuff grows slower than everybody, and we don't have all the same fauna and flora as like Floridians do. So I try to keep up and keep ahead of myself because that's what they're doing now. But and I'm missing comments down here. Yep, Monday night. It is Morgan's Moonshine on Facebook. I'm not sure if he does YouTube. I don't know if he does YouTube. He might do YouTube. I'd have to check. I'm pretty sure he does do YouTube because so it'd be Morgan's Moonshine on Uncle Moonshine maybe on YouTube. So I remember one night somebody said something about me from YouTube, and he was giving him a hard time, saying he was going to get banned if he didn't stop. 40 minutes in Chattanooga, Tennessee. There's a few people around from Tennessee. The lady we was just talking about that we have the fundraiser going for, she's in Tennessee. She's in Tennessee. Let's see. Who else is in Tennessee? Who was I just talking to that was in Tennessee? Oh, Doug and Darla. They were in Tennessee. I think Tom Crumb's in Tennessee. I know. That'd be neat, Kim. I'm pushing the button, but it ain't. There we go. Amanda's in Pennsylvania. JJ Jackson, he's in Pennsylvania. Jason Bartowski, he's in Pennsylvania. Trying to think. Yeah, I'm doing good to come up with 3. I'm like 5 shots into it, and I can come up with 3. Be happy with it. Deal with it. Baby tomatoes, sweet peppers. Already out of half-gallon pots. Nice. John Boy's in Tennessee. I like John Cadell. I really do. He was one of the first people that I met in the Moonshine community. And Sam
Cut me
brought
up.
me in too.
Paper towels.
Yeah, he's good people. I love the racing part of him. But if I lived closer, I'd like the food part of him. But
You still
I
on?
like racing. I don't
It's
care what
just
it is.
me
If it has a motor in it, I like it.
talking. Yeah.
I've always been a adrenaline junkie for motors. Well, motorcycles has been the best, but I like racing. We used to do
They
sand.
got off because April Mama Moonshine, she got off first. And then Renee got off. Her mama called, and then Jamie got off.
Way to
Just
go, Lisa.
Said,
I
and
came
then
up with
Mama,
three
she got off.
off the top of my head. I want to do a map and put people on the map of where my friends live. You know, I got hundreds, of friends on Facebook, but the people that I, call a friend, the people that you really.
My mop is still wet.
Thursday we were going to get fucked up. This is next
Damon
Thursday.
sent me the link, and as I was signing in and then all of a sudden my picture popped up and my head's up inside my little turban towel. I went "Swoink." and just as I pulled it off,
Blink.
they popped me up live. I was like, oh crap. I got it off just in time. After I went and cut an inch off of it, I went and cut another inch. So I've cut 2 inches off, but you can't really tell. If I pull it straight, it's a lot longer. It's way down
Yeah.
here. But
I did a haircut Monday night, but I do haircuts without a haircut. I just trim around and
yeah.
I don't go drastic. I've always cut my own hair, so.
I cut my wife.
The last few years, we have started cutting mine here. Richard cuts the bottom half, keeps it shaved for me and everything. And then this little bit that I have up here, I flop it front, pull it down even, and then I just snip off a little bit and
Yep.
let it go.
I just wait and something bothers me. Like right now, this little piece here is bothering me. So I'll get sick of it and I'll snip it off. And like this little piece right here is looking a little weird. I'll snip that off.
Yeah.
I'll get sick of something and just snip it off. But I figure I'm letting my hair grow now. I had really
Well,
short
I first started with the underneath cut and with a pixie cut and kept it cut short and all. And
well, you got
then
some thick hair.
Huh?
You got some thick hair.
Yeah. And then I
My hair
decided to let it start growing. But this winter I tried to let the underneath grow. It got to about 4 inches and then it got hot here and I was like, oh my God, I can't handle this. And I told him to shave it all off.
Yeah. So you get some thick hair. My hair is really thin. Just thin.
My mama and my sisters is so thin that you can see through and see their scalp and everything.
Yeah, mine is. If you really look, mine gets really thin.
And my dad was bald by the time he was 29 and all, bald on the top, had just a little bit around the sides and all. And me and my brother, we got all the hair.
Yeah.
My mom, I colored my hair so much when I was younger and all. My mom says, your hair is going to fall out. And I said, well, I could afford to lose a little bit.
Yeah, it's thick. You get some thick hair. There's a lot of hair there with half of it shaved off.
Yeah. Yep. When I let it all down, it looks like it's not even shaved. It looks like it's all still there and all until I pull it up. And I keep it pulled up a lot. I only wear it down during the winter and all. And that's only when we go to Thanksgiving and Christmas gatherings, then I just wear it down. But the rest of the time, it's up like this in a bun. Richard said, it's a man bun. I said, no, it's not. On women, it is just a ponytail and a bun. We're supposed to wear our hair like that.
I've never put my hair up.
Ain't men ain't meant for men. That's why it's called a man bun.
I've never put my hair up. I don't. I had really short hair when I rode motorcycle because it'd just blow right back, and it was a big mess. So
Yeah.
I had really short hair when I rode motorcycle all the time. And now I can just let it grow. Doesn't bother me. If I get a piece that bothers me, I just snip it off.
Yeah. I keep it pulled up. The wind's picking up out there. My wind chime's blowing like crazy.
I wish I could, but I look really weird when I pull my hair up because I have all these little pieces that pop out. They
Oh
won't
yeah.
all go back. So it looks funny. And it's straight. It's straight as shit, my hair. So when
My
it
mom and my sisters is too.
you got curly hair.
Yeah.
You sure you're not the milkman's kid?
and my brothers and my brother, his hair is straight too, and all of their hair is brown and mine's strawberry blonde. My mom used to always tease me when I was younger that I was the mailman's baby.
I think Kim, I sent you a picture of me on my motorcycle with my short hair. I think you're one of the few people that have that picture. I wouldn't do braids. I'm not talented. I get when I do braids, like I'll take this and I'll try to do a braid with it. I'll be sitting there and I'll be braiding and then I'll forget where I'm going. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah, shit," and you take it out. I didn't send that to you, Kim. I thought I sent it to you.
Nellie!
Sent it to somebody.
Nellie! She hasn't made it up yet.
She's up there. She's fighting with Raven.
Oh, she's not ready to come in then.
I'll send you that one. It's
Nellie!
me and my bike behind the barn. There's a big behind the barn party, and I took my bike there. And this other guy that I knew, he didn't know how to get there, so he followed me there. And we get in line to go in the place, and there's this big dirt road, and it dips, and there was a big mud hole in the bottom. And I was like, oh man, I had a big bike, I had the 1000. And I had to take that right through the mud pit like everybody else. It was a blast. I made it. I did it. Everybody else is turning around and going out back the other way. All the people in full dressers and fancy bikes. I took my hard bag right through there. I was like, I'm taking the hard bagger right through. I did. We got in there. Spent 3 days in there, having a blast. That was fun. Behind the barn. Now they call it barnyard. They've moved it and stuff. They call it barnyard up here. And they have racing and stuff and the Lax. I don't know if you guys know the Lax or anything from music. They'll have North Country Outlaws and stuff there. It's fun. Good music. A little bit of rap-ish music. Country-ish rap. And oh, I like it. Oh, you calling it a night, Earl? Good night, Earl. We were just getting ready to go out back. I see we've lost a couple people, so about time to go out back. If anybody's gonna say goodbye, now's your time. So good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Jeff Clark, it was good seeing you. Thank you for coming in. Your wife watching in the other room. You get twofer. I think he was the one that said his wife was watching in the other room last week. And Jason Acosta, he might be watching. Other than that, I don't see anybody in the comments that might. Frank Thompson, he might still be here. Good night, Frank. Trying to go through the comments to see who might be here to say good night to. Roy's coming out back with us. Kim, you're not coming out back? Are you coming out back with us? I'll send you thing. Night, Jeff.
Yeah.
Earlier was a barn banging. There you go. Can't say I did that. I was a good girl. I was married at the time.
She's at the door.
Night, Kim.
No, I think she's ready.
Buddy. All right, I'm gonna start sending out invites here. Go out back. Smoke break. Phil.
Damon leave us to fend for ourselves?
He might be watching a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes he watches a movie.
It's usually movie night for him.
Let's see, who am I looking for? As I say, has it been that long since I sent Roy a message? I think it was probably last week. And Phil.
Oh, yeah, Barfugal. He's been popping in, letting you know, I'm still here.
Yep, he's still here. Earl, you've gone to bed, right? You're not going to come out back with us, Earl? It'll be a 50-50. All right, Kim, I'll send you one.
Yellow doesn't show up very good on my cups. Maybe it'll show up better once I put resin on it.
Yellow. Puff, puff, cough, joke. Nice.
What?
Shots.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, last shot for you guys. Thanks for checking in with us. We appreciate you sticking with us and supporting us. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the shit show.
See y'all all later.
Here's your shot for you. That was more than a shot. Whew. All right, thank
What
you.
was that?
We're gonna end stream. Thank you. Like we said,
What'd
thank
you
you
do a shot of?
very much.
Was that your Jägermeister?